Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving and Disaster campaign playing as the Thousand Moors, where over the end turn, this campaign is going to completely collapse. So I'm going to read out the email first, then I'm going to hit end turn, show you guys exactly what's going to happen over this end turn, then I'm going to load back the save file because this isn't on Legendary difficulty, and we're going to try to solve this. So he says, "Hey Legend, I really messed this one up. I'm playing as Rakarth, and I've conquered most of the coastline of Lustria by turn 80. Unfortunately, I didn't want to invade the jungle itself, and thus I've ignored the factions in there until they declared war on me, and now the Lizardmen and Bretonnians have built up huge armies and are attacking my empire from the center of Lustria. Over the end term, I lose a Black Ark and 4 cities. This campaign is pretty much over for me, and I feel like I don't understand how to build a Dark Elf economy. Also, the previous turn, I lost 2 cities. Okay. So, a lot of things to unpack there, but let's firstly just hit end turn and just watch the shit show begin to see what happens. So, there are a lot of things going wrong with this campaign. A lot of things that he didn't do very well. And we'll go over it. I'll go over as many of them as I can. So, this first one here, this is the Black Ark. He's only got, a third of a stack in there. So, not a huge lot to lose this. You can withdraw, but it will still get caught. That one there is a pretty minor loss. However, there's nothing else defending this area, which means that army is ready to capture other settlements. So this one over here, he has actually built defenses, but Gorok doesn't care, right? It just doesn't care. These are relatively low tier units. Like, Dark Shards are powerful, right? But they can't kill Gorok. Maybe you could clear out half of this army, but unless you get the army losses, which you're not gonna, there's just no way you're gonna be able to defeat this. In order to win this battle here, you've got to put in a lot of additional troops. At the very least, match him unit for unit, just because Gorok is such a beast. And then, of course, the next turn, they're going after the Dusk Gate. So yeah, spread out forces all over the place. This is a really bad situation to find yourself into. Because you might be able to win a lot of the battles, but from a strategic point of view, this is horrible. Because you don't have a consolidated, safe empire. You got so many settlements that are vulnerable. And even if you've built defensive structures everywhere, at this stage of the campaign, the armies are now strong enough that they can overcome garrison buildings very easily. And when it comes to this sort of situation, prevention is really better than a cure. You would be much better, would have been much better off if you had attacked them in the first place rather than be on the defense. So what we want to do here is really flip the table here and go from being on the defense to being on the attack straight away. See, look at this. Oh my god. So that battle there, oh yeah, that's winnable. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can win that, sure, no problem, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, decisive defeat. Yeah, there's a lot of trash in here, but the problem here is that you wouldn't be able to kill them off fast enough to get the army losses before these guys here defeated your forces. Yeah, the same thing here. Like, Alberic is a very strong legendary lord. Like, there's a bunch of trash in here, but again, even if you defeated all of this, it won't cause the army losses, and questing knights will just not go down that easily, and you've only got 3 Dark Shards. You won't be able to kill all these guys off without Alberic basically trying to eat them the whole time. And even if you did beat them, they'd probably come back and attack them again. So yeah, you got your hands full this turn. That's for sure. Okay, but at least we get an idea of the situation. Economy really bad, everything bad. Because, like, we could probably take this army and capture this settlement, maybe. You got an army over here as well. Take them too long to get back. This army could take Wellspring of Eternity. Because what they can do now is, it doesn't matter that much if they capture, if this army here gets captured, right? Because all of your settlements, they're all vulnerable. And where's Rakarth? Sitting in the middle of nowhere, unable to help. So they're able to get in on your core territory. Like, how are you supposed to defend this? That's really troublesome. Anyway, let's load the save file now and see what we can do. So this will take us back to the moment we hit end turn. Because, yeah, we need to make sure that that end turn is not as disastrous as it was. And there's still a few things that can be done on that turn. Now, obviously, his finances are not amazing, so just recruiting armies everywhere is not a very good solution. Could definitely help. And we also don't have enough money to just be able to recruit all the regiments of renown that we want. So we need to come up with cost-effective, strategic decisions and try to solve that situation first. And sometimes in these situations, you have to make tough calls. Because at the end of the day, we're going to lose a lot over the end turn. So anything that we can do to lose less is better than losing a lot, right? So, you know, someone's going to make compromises. Right. So here we are back on turn 79. And let's see what we can do. So, the first thing I noticed is down here, Rakath. He sacked the Sacred Pools. Why? I mean, the amount of money that you would have gotten from sacking a tier 3 settlement, I don't understand why he's here. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Was he like just hanging around here raiding or something? Or did you start from over here and just walk down this way instead of going to Quitax? Because from here you can pop around and attack these other settlements. Also, Alberic would have been there and you could have defeated him because it's a pretty good army. And it's just nowhere where the real fighting begins. Obviously I can't move it that far this turn, but what I can do is try to mitigate some of our losses by capturing this one. Now, because he's used up all of his movement and had to go into force march to stand right next to the city, we're going to respec Rakath because he's probably not going to fight any serious battles over the next 3 turns, so he'll be back before you know it. And by doing this little trick, we're able to get out of force march after using force march. Doesn't give us any movement, but we don't need any movement in order to capture the settlement. I just need to undo sort of the bad decision that he made there. Okay, and that gives us a barracks here, right? I might be able to make use of that. So, the next thing we want to have a look at is these factions. We want, like I said, we want to flip the table, and I need information. Okay, so let's have a look at these different factions and see who's the strongest, who's the weakest, and see what we could do. So Itza seems pretty strong out of Lisbon. It looks like he has actually been fighting Hexawadal a fair bit because they're quite weak. I imagine that the army that is out in the water is possibly their only major army. And then Bordeloo, not that dangerous, except for the fact that they've basically got us by the balls. That one would be the one that I would want to fight the most if it wasn't for losing all of these settlements over the end turn. And like I said, this financial situation here is just not amazing. So, let's have a look at who's willing for peace. So if we go to Hexawadal first, they're at -2. So that would be very easy to get a peace treaty with them. Itza is at -30. That shouldn't be too difficult. And Bordeloo Errant, they're at -50. That might be a bit of a stretch. Okay, so let's firstly start with trying to get out of the war with Itza, because that will require the most amount of resources to fight them, and a peace treaty with them can buy us time. So we can sort out the other guys first, get you some more resources, and hopefully be a bit more prepared for when they decide to break the peace treaty. It's not going to give us 10 turns, but honestly, even 4 turns could be worth it. Now, we've just captured this one here with a barracks in there. Barracks are worth a ton in sales, in the diplomatic stuff. So, if I offered them the settlement that we just took, which is of absolutely no value to us, we can get out of this war. It's of no value to them as well, and we can get a little bit of initial capital. Now, we're going to be trespassing on their territory, but they hate us anyway. So, just don't worry about it. It's fine. But at least now, we have prevented Gorok from capturing Copper Landing. He's not going to declare war on us straight away. We've got ourselves a little bit of time. He would only declare war on us if our reliability was like very low. And it's good that you've at least remained reliable throughout this campaign. So that's good. Okay. Then we just take this army out of here.
This wretch does not respect,
and in 3 turns, Rakath will be back. Because look how long it takes to get out of the jungle. Right?
In time.
So, you know, having Rakath just take a little bit of a break. It's no big deal. He's not providing massive global bonuses anyway. Okay. Now, of the 2 remaining factions, I actually want to fight Hexawadal the most, because it's easier to fight wars when they have no armies left. I would fight Bordeloo, but the problem here is that our armies can't move. He just captured High Sentinel this turn, You can see here because it's got provincial instability -1. Also, I'm going to bump up the battle difficulty a little bit here. Shouldn't make that big of a difference because most of this stuff is just strategic stuff. It's probably not going to be... I'm only going to fight the most difficult of the battles here. Okay, another thing I noticed, he hasn't done a sacrifice. So, I think the sacrifice to Kane, this is really going to help us with casualty replenishment rate, income, and obviously Dark Conduit. If we're going to be fighting loads of battles, casualty replenishment rate is going to be really handy, especially if we have a look here. Yeah, where... Well, they're already at max. Well, you know what? What we want to do is we want to kill these beastmen here. So I'm going to pop this down. And attack them. Because otherwise, they're just going to attack you at a time that's inconvenient for you. Because you're really vulnerable, and beastmen love to attack you when you're vulnerable. So let's just get rid of this now while you can. Even though you got no movement, because they're right next to us, that's no problem. Okay, and with that extra casualty replenishment rate, we'll get up to scratch a bit quicker. Let's give you some more slaves, because that'll also give us replenishment rate. Okay, and that just gets rid of them. Okay. Now, Alberic, if we have a look here... Wasn't that at -50 before? Did things get better? Okay. So, I would like to fight Alberic, but the situation simply is he is going to get into these territories here unless we throw in a lot of resources. So, instead of losing 3 cities over the end turn, or bankrupting ourselves in order to maybe defend 2 of them, why don't we take the floating pyramid, build this instantly, and sell it to him.
Only the Grail companions of old could hope to best me.
Because the way I think of it is that you captured this settlement here over the end turn, right? So you did gain some ground this turn. And don't worry, I'm going to gain you some more ground, but we'll get some money out of him. And then we're going to do some more shenanigans, right? We're going to... Yep, we're going to do that. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so that gets us out of the war. So that way we only lose 1 settlement instead of 3 from him. But in addition to that, because he hates us so much, you can actually do something pretty interesting. Let me just check here firstly. I want to see who likes who the most. Alright, so Itza likes them about 80. Yeah, and they like them a lot less. Okay. So what we want to do is try to get these 2 to actually fight each other. So what we want to do, because Alberic likes Gorok less than Gorok likes him, we'll get Gorok to make Alberic hate him even more. So we'll go break the defensive alliance with this. And you'd think, why would he accept that? Well, it's a bit wonky at the moment in the game, but basically the more a faction hates you, it actually adds as a positive modifier towards you telling them to break treaties. So I can get him to break his treaties there with Alberic. Right, so they're no longer in a defensive alliance. Now that means that when you declare war on them later down the track, they're not going to support each other. But even better still, if we have a look now, Alberic hates Itza by quite a significant margin. He's not going to get over that quickly. It's a lot better to do that with dwarfs as well. And Itza is like, kind of okay, but it's unlikely they're going to re-establish treaties. And it's even possible now that Alberic might turn his attention down to Itza. Especially because they're the ones that broke the treaties, which gives Alberic sort of like a casus belli. He can declare war on them straight away. So, that's that situation solved. Now, we're not done yet, because we've still got Hexawatl to deal with, right? Now, there's this army over here. Now, if I move this one away, there's a possibility that it will instead land here, which that definitely isn't better. There's also this here. We've got a bit of an army. And they've got the Shrine of Sotek there that's poorly defended. We should be on the attack rather than just sitting around recruiting. If I could just land there. Boom. Alright, let's have a look at that. Alright, well, that auto resolves... Okay, hang on. Let me just see what I can do here. If I merge some of these units, maybe that'll be better for auto. No, it's basically going to be the exact same thing. That's fine. I could fight this battle manually and make sure these units don't get wiped out, but I need to move this along, especially on a minor settlement battle here. So normally I would fight it manually, but like I said, I got to move this along a bit faster. Okay, let's loot and occupy, get ourselves some resources here. Because what we might be able to do, even, is sell this settlement for peace. Maybe. Basically, we really want to stabilize the situation and be on the attack again. Or be ready for when these guys next declare war on us. We've got to move quickly for that. Alright, so then, that's all of our military movement. What's going on with this one? So this one was probably just in range here to be able to provide Black Ark support, but you don't need to do that right now. Go and grab this over here. Just try to get whatever we can. That wasn't anything special, but whatever. Is there anything else in the area here? No, not really. What about this one? What are you doing with it? Okay. Well, obviously you don't need to be here right now. And it's going to be a few turns before you have to declare war. There's stuff going on down here. I would say just ignore all this. We need to get resources, so get out of that. You got a few things building. And go and grab this. Cool, that's going to save us some money. Awesome, awesome. We just, like I said, just got to get some resources together. The more resources we have, the more we can prepare for these motherfuckers when they come back again. Just need a couple of turns to prepare. And then, do you want to be back in this stance here so you can keep building this? Is this really urgent? Is this a good use of our money? This isn't. No, that's not a good use of our money right now. That's fine. Because that's not overly expensive, is it? Yeah, alright, I'll let you keep building that. And that one... Yeah, alright. I mean, we got some money from it all, so that's good. Alright, and then just get in a bit closer and continue that. Okay, okay, okay. It would be good to get kayaks back. Let me see what they want for that. Probably not going to be able to get it. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's a major settlement. Tier 2. Just seeing what we've... You're building defensive buildings everywhere. He did say in the email that he doesn't know how to build the Dark Elf economy. I mean, it's pretty simple. Get slaves, make money building. That's all there really is to it. Then just don't overspend. The game's economy is really quite simple. Okay, I think I've done a bit... Okay, we need to continue recruiting here. Okay. So we've got a bit... Oh, right, this over here. We can get out of this war by just force marching down here. And hopefully this one will still chase after us. Because, yeah, if we could lure it over to the Blood Hall and have a defensive situation there, I could beat that for sure. Alright, then we've got some buildings that could use some construction. But I think right now what we could do is just try to save up the money and maybe make a Regiment of Renown stack in a turn or two when we actually need it. Because if this one here is going to threaten Wellspring of Eternity... Maybe I should recruit an army there now and just get... Probably I'm going to be able to get basic units. Because that is... We've got 11 units there. I mean, that's not a... Okay, let's prepare for them possibly attacking us here. So let's get... Let's see. Probably want a wizard. Probably want a... What's going to be best against lizards? Probably beast magic. And let's get this one going. And get her recruiting. You know, just whatever we can. So, yeah, I can't get anything from the Admiral because it's not able to go into that particular stance. So, yeah, if this one lands here, we can bring this one in closer. And then maybe next turn, if we absolutely need to, we can hire loads of Regiments of Renown and maybe defeat it that way. And sometimes hiring if we hire the Regiments of Renown right now, it might make it run away, and maybe we actually want it to land, because this Black Ark isn't going to be able to beat it, but let's just prepare for the worst sort of situation here. We'll monitor that one. Okay, but what we want to be doing now is just demolishing Hexawaddle. Just take all of this territory here as cheaply as possible, because its army is down here. There's likely nothing defending this. Just roll right over this before they declare war on us again. Just really gain a lot of assets. Rakarth, he just never should have came over this way, and we just got to get him out and get ready to fight what's it called? This one over here. And the thing is, we might even be able to get Itza to join war against Borderloo when the time comes, although they're not their main threat, so we will see. Alright, is there anything here that can be constructed that's going to be of some value? Let me have a look here. The Dust Gate. You like to build those defensive buildings everywhere. I'm not going to get rid of them because that's how you like to play, but that's not what I do, but it's fine. It's not about how I play. I'll try to get you out of this. So we can upgrade this because we got you a bunch of money. Obviously, getting yourself some high-tier stuff would be good, but I don't think that is what we need to do in this situation. So you're going with high control with that. That's fine if you want to do that. It's fine. Main thing I'm looking for here is where we can get more economy. So that's definitely worth it. We could speed that up for 600 slaves. So it's currently causing us -1 control all provinces. So if we spend more, we're going to be fighting a lot of battles. So let's do that. Let's brink. Let's take that up. And that way we can... Why is that one blocked? That's weird. That way we can get some more economy buildings going quicker. So we can increase your income. Yep. Okay. And what else is going on? This down here. So what's that? You're building public order, which is going to cost you slaves. Normally what I would do in this sort of situation is rather than build this one, because that's only +3. That's a terrible friggin' building. Oh my god, that is such an awful building. Ugh, just use the dictats. If it gets bad. Because we're only playing on very hard battle difficult. It's not even, sorry, campaign difficult. It's not even legendary difficult. That's a terrible building. Also, if we have a look here, this one provides control and doesn't require slaves. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a great building either. But yeah, this is an awful building. Absolutely awful. Do you have any more of those anywhere else? Let me just get rid of them. But legend, what if you want? No. It's an awful building. Absolutely awful. That's probably the lowest amount of public order in a building across any faction. Get rid of them. Terrible friggin' building. The return on investment in that is absolutely shonking. Terrible. You can manage your public order just fine, just paying with the dictats. And you get so much more public order out of it. Okay. Alright, did we... No, still at -1 control there. Plus, the Dark Elves also have a lot of good items for maintaining public order. So you can use your heroes to maintain it as well. And that way you're not consuming slaves. And you've got an extra build slot there for something else, which is even better. Alright, cool. I think we've done a decent job there. Let's just see if there's anything else here.
What?
Yeah, even Dark Elves don't like other Dark Elves. Can't get trade agreements. So, now I can get a peace treaty with Hexawatl, but I don't want a peace treaty. I would only peace out with them if somebody else declared war on me. What we want to do now is take this army, sail over to Monument of the Moon, just strip them of all of their territory as quickly as possible. We need to move fast here, so let's move on to the next turn. And let's see how bad of a disaster we've averted. So obviously they're doing a whole lot of campaign tricks there. But let's see if this end turn is much better. Good. That's what is that really what I wanted them to do? I don't know. But they didn't take it. Alright. Like I said, they don't just declare war on you straight away. Probably not going to wait the full 10 turns for the peace treaty. Yep, these two once again taking ages. And I get that some of this stuff, you know, you got to make tough calls sometimes if you want to get these kind of results. And I think there'll be some people be like, just fight the battles, just recruit more armies and fight more battles. Yeah, but it's not the best way to get out of this. And it would also make this end turn last like 45 minutes. And even if I won all of those battles, he'd still be in a disaster campaign.
What do you seek?
Alright, so at Peihuax over here, there's a small military presence. This one would have used up a lot of its movements just getting there last turn, we can see here. If we can try to get this one to attack us at the Blood Hall, that would actually be really ideal. I'm confident that I can beat that. So probably didn't end up needing that one in hindsight. That's okay, better to make sure. It's also possible that by recruiting that, it stopped them from landing there. Hard to know sometimes. Alright. I really don't think that Bordeloo is going to attack anytime soon. But we need to get our armies ready just in case. Obviously don't worry about this. If we have a look here, now they're not at war with anyone.
Whether chivalrous or not.
But yeah, let's have a look at how the relationship is deteriorating between the two. So yeah, Bordeloo absolutely despises them now. Still hates us more.
I will
But the
strike
thing
you
is,
down, scum.
when
if
you're-
your words displease me.
when you've got a faction that is not at war with anyone and hates someone else, they'll definitely be willing to join war against them. So the thing is, I'm not at war with Itza anymore, and if I declare war on them, that'll cause a complete campaign collapse. So the big question here is whether or not we go to Paywax or swing around over to Monument of the Moon, and I'm thinking we go to Paywax.
Be ready.
Just force march straight up it. Oh, they got that thing over there. Okay. Okay. Well, what about this army? This army's not really ready. Got a lot of shades. Plus they're recruiting. We could probably get there next turn.
Think again.
It just depends if they deprive our movement next turn, because of doing those sort of landings, it can have a delayed reaction. Whereas if I come around over here, this is probably... Actually, let me just check. We can see, yeah, they've got territory over here as well. Now they want peace, but like I said, I want to kill them. So what I'm going to do here, we want to try to kill them as quickly as possible. I want to swing around over this way, get to Monument of the Moon. We should be able to arrive there next turn.
Guide me.
Okay. Now that leaves the High Sentinel poorly defended.
Behold.
That's okay. So we're going to move you over to here. We can always hire regiments of renown if we need to. Alright, I want you to also just recruit some more units. They might decide to come down here as well. So let's... What are we doing with you?
Rookie sorceress.
You get over to
Taking
here
control.
and also recruit 2 more. Is that the same province as...
Dark
Nope.
sorceress.
Okay, so then also another army over here. Another Supreme Sorceress will do. Another Beast Wizard, because I feel like that's best against lizards.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Get some more going.
Supreme
Okay.
sorceress of Grant.
You dare approach a
great.
lord?
There's a good chance that they'll declare war on us over the end turn. Yeah, there's a good chance of that.
Who seeks me?
Okay. How's the garrison here at
Oh,
Spectazuma? Okay, it actually recovered quite a lot. Okay, that's good. Alright, so with this one over here, let's just see what we can do. If we can just... Hang on, get out of force march.
sails. Plotting a course.
Just want to see what I can do to lure these guys around here.
Ocean awaits. Tyrant. Anchors away.
They got loads of movement.
Sail, damn you! Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Lord of the Black Court.
Yeah, that one's got loads of movement. Okay.
Lord of Fear.
Because, yeah, if I stand right here...
Plotting a course.
Ooh, that's risky as hell.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
But I think if they attack us... Yeah, because we can get over to here. We can push ourselves over to here, and then swing into the blood hole next turn. Now I could obviously go into the blood hole right now anyway, but what I want to do is try to lure it over here first. If I just go into the blood hole, it might land here. That's what I'm trying to prevent. I want this one to chase me to be close by here first. That's what I'm trying to do. Now what we could also do is just recruit 1 unit of garbage to really give them an incentive to attack us there. Alright, now this one over here, I want you to get into position to get ready to hit the coastline up this way when the war begins. Maybe even to focus on Alberic first. And maybe what we could do is get ready to peace out with Itza again, so we need a city ready to sell to them. So the Dusk Peak is at tier 3. This territory over here is super hard to defend because you got no armies down this way. You just never should have conquered down this way at all. And so we can use this to buy ourselves time, rather than losing all this territory, because we don't really have the budget to recruit more armies. We should focus on fixing up the north, because once you take out Hexawatl here, you should be bordering Marathi, who we should be able to be a little bit more reasonable with. So that's why I want to focus on Hexawatl first, then Bordeloo, then Itza. So we've got to think about all that kind of stuff. So if we're going to sell any settlement, I reckon this one here is probably the right call, because we don't own any territory in the province. So if we're going to do that, we're going to need barracks. So let's get rid of the defensive building here, and just sort of keep an eye on the situation and make sure they can't just take it straight away off us, just in case they declare war. I don't think they're going to declare war over the next turn. But yeah, just get that. Want to get this as high value as possible while still making some money over the end turn as much as we can. This one over here, is there any... Nothing over this way. Well, let's get up north with this. We've got too many Black Arcs down in the south, not enough in the north, where we really need to fight. So yeah, that's... We'll see about that. You could just get... That'll do. Okay. Okay. Maybe this army might even attack... Oh, I doubt it.
A dutiful servant,
okay.
to be sure.
Oh, no. Let's go with this.
Search
Get ourselves one extra tile of movement. That's fine. It all adds up.
Feel my power.
And doubling up on the Flame Wizards. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. And expect to zoom it. Yep. I'm going to assume I'm not going to lose that.
My axe thirsts for war.
It would be good if this one could recruit from a Black Arc, but they're not here right now. There's a land, sea interest point over here. So that could be good to get 20 grand, but what would be better than 20 grand is fixing the situation, and that's sort of the wrong direction to go in. We got plenty of capital at the moment. What we do is want to build infrastructure. So you're building your economy buildings everywhere. That's good. That's what you should be doing. That is the right call. So we got a decent amount of growth here. Wellspring of Eternity. This one seems safe. What about this one? Pillars of Unseen Constellation. All right, we should be able to lure that one over here, but let's get this one here. Yeah. And at Dusk Peaks, let's build a barracks here as well, just in case something goes wrong with this settlement. Because they probably won't capture both of them at the same time. And like I said, if something's got to give, let's give up this territory here, because it's honestly the least valuable. Alright, money's okay, we can go with that. It's alright. Island of the Crimson Skull or the High Sentinel? High Sentinel... Ooh. High Sentinel could be attacked at any moment, so that one's safer. Okay, and that's used up all of our money. I am recruiting, so it's going to be even worse than that next turn, but we've got a bunch of attacks that we can make next turn, so we'll see how we go. How's the public order going? That's fine, because if we capture Payhuax, yeah, we'll loot and occupy both these settlements, so it causes a revolt. Get rid of the revolt, and then get rid of all the instability. Awesome. Okay, cool. Moving on. I didn't build anything there. That's fine. Didn't have any money left anyway. Yep, they did exactly what we wanted. I just hope I didn't make a boo-boo. Okay, they shouldn't be able to catch us. Good. Good. So we've drawn them away from there. So what's going on with Hexawattle there is they're sending a full stack to go after a third of a stack. They're wasting their resources with that, and that's what we want. So it's not always the case that you should just send a full stack up against a full stack. Sometimes sending a small stack to go and annoy a full stack can be really beneficial, especially if you can do so out at sea. And the Dark Elves are very good at that. Because that army's not costing, that Black Arc's not costing us anything. It's not costing a supply line penalty. They've got reduced upkeep cost. That's all really good. So yeah, I think what's happening with Gorok here is he's just finding the quickest way out. There's something going on at Oixel as well. I wonder if Clan Pestilence is still there. So it looks like it's smoking. I don't know. Alright, cool. Once again, another end turn where nothing particularly bad happens, which is exactly what you want to see. Let me have a look in diplomacy and see if Clan Pestilence is still alive. Well, apparently not, but why is this settlement here? Is it Skaven corruption? Nope. That's not Skaven corruption. Nope. It's just been blown up, that's all. It has just been blown up. Alright, so they're still staying right there. Yeah, that's... Gotta keep an eye on that rogue army, that's for sure. Okay, now over here, we've got 16 units going up against 17 units, but we can force march this one. It won't be able to make it there in time to help. And we don't have any Black Arcs in the area, so we're outnumbered by 1 unit, but you got Shades and one Reaper Bolt Thrower. And Regiments of Renown that we can recruit. We got a little bit of money here, so we can maybe make that work. Plus, ooh, should I pick that up? Ooh. Thing is, if I do that, I may not be able to get here, and I need to get here. We need to sort this out. This is really important that we smash up Hexawaddle as quickly as possible. And sometimes going after that prize there can be very much detrimental to us. Okay, loot and occupy that because we need our servants and we need our monsters.
Dark magic.
And we can see here, they don't really want peace anymore. Have they started recruiting another army over here? Yes, they have. So it's really important that we're aggressive here.
Forbidden magic.
Good, we can actually reach them. What should we use? What are we dealing with here? I'm probably going to have to fight this manually. There's a lot of just basic skinks. We just got a feral stegodon, so that's nice. A whole bunch of shades is good as well. Lizardman settlements, just the layout types can actually be very difficult to deal with. Or there's regiments of renown. So this unit here can actually be quite useful against the lizards because they don't have any flying units, do they? No, and we're good to take out those cavalry. So let's grab that one. What else? That's going to be difficult to use inside the city. Spearmen might actually be quite good here. Let's grab that. And then let's actually grab 2 units of harpies. Okay. Probably won't be able to auto-resolve this. Oh, well, okay. Well, oh, okay, well, shit. We're going to take high casualties, but this is going to save us loads of time. So, hang on, let me just see here. Will that make it worse? No. Should turn that off, actually. I've noticed banners sometimes make it worse. That's fine. Like, high casualties will be fine, because we got loads of recovery time. Blip! Fine. Oh, but so many casualties! Saves time. It's fine.
Take their meager possessions.
Okay, loot and occupy it. There should be a revolt here over the end turn. Yep. Recovery will be really quick. We'll recover before the next fight. And if we have a look at them... Yeah. So, you know, we've gained 3 territories out this way so far, so that's good. Lost 1, essentially, in this episode, but we've gained 3. This is why it's important to be on the attack. Because we wouldn't have been able to do this if we were constantly on the defense. And we're gaining assets here. And special people. Alright, so this settlement here will be worth an absolute ton. So, if I wanted to, I could sell it straight back to them. But I'm not going to do that. Ever. So, get rid of this. Both of them. Hang on. Shades. Okay, get rid of the regiments of renown now. And the harpies. And let's get you some more shades. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. You're a full stack. We don't need to do anything more with you. Alright, now this army here. Obviously, we've got an army just standing there ready to attack, but it should be a few more turns before they do it.
Feel my power.
I'm just thinking, this is kind of out of the way. This might seem silly, but what if we just do this and just... Alright. Never mind. I just think we just get rid of this army. Forgot we can't do that while in forced march. That's fine. Cool. Cool. We need to keep this one here because there's enemies in the area. But honestly, if they declare war on us and attack the High Sentinel, I wouldn't have been able to defend it anyway. And this one here, keep moving closer. I don't think they're going to attack us over the end turn, but like I said, this is a strong army. We should be able to fight them. And if we've got armies in range to attack them, they're less likely to attack us. There's also this over here. You could... No, you can't build that. What do you want to build here? Do you want to build this? Nah, not really. Not right now. And this one... Yep, keep going north. And this one... Swing her about over to the Blood Hall. Okay. And let's see if they launch the attack here. So we've lured them into position. The cost on Dread Spears is quite cheap. What have we got inside the Blood Hall? Yeah, I think you need more missile units. Now, if they just besiege the settlement, I believe you'll still be able to recruit your units here. And we can upgrade... Oh, hang on. Is that really... Yeah. Because you'll never lose it as long as it actually finishes. And if they do attack there, I'm very confident that we'll actually win. So that's fine.
Forbidden
Okay.
magic.
This one over here. Yeah, we should still keep recruiting because these guys are. It'd be great if they actually declared war on Bordello Errantry. If we stay stronger than Bordello, that's possible. But these guys here... Yeah, really hard to say. Who hates them the most? Bordello doesn't hate them that much. If we have a look, They've actually got treaties with them. Okay, well, let's... Ooh, okay. Because Bordeloo hates us. Okay. If I go like this, get rid of that.
Stands before me.
No, he doesn't hate us enough. Okay. We'll try it the other way around then.
You dare approach a
Nope.
lord?
Okay. I should have thrown that in with the peace treaty
Whether
before.
chivalrous or not,
I didn't know about it.
Strike you down, scum, if your words displease me.
No, they're not going to do any of that. Okay. Well, it definitely would be good to get them to go to war with each other, but I think the amount of resources needed to sort of make that happen wouldn't be worth it. Now, I think this army should head over to Maku Peaks, and the other one should head to Swamp Town. So if we have a look at the army that's currently sitting in here, its military presence is 3. That means they've got 9 units in one of these regions. It's definitely not Maku Peaks. Okay, cool. So we've got a bunch of levels up that we could do, but I wouldn't worry about that until an actual manually resolved battle has to be fought, because it's not going to make that much of a difference in auto resolve. And you never know, you might want something different than what you actually chose. So just wait and see. So yeah, by building... Hang on. It might be better to build this one. Hang on, which provides more... This one provides more military units, and I think that would make it worth more. Even though they're shit units. AI doesn't really differentiate between that kind of stuff. Shrine of Sotek. Okay, keep that. And let's get... hang on. If we build this up here... get that one going first. This stuff will all repair on its own over time. But there's a revolt there that will need to be dealt with. That'll be easy. What we could also do is sail out here next turn and maybe head towards Skeggy. That might even be better. Yeah, actually, that might be better. Because that way we can get this and grab that while we're there. Okay, cool. We're also getting dangerously close to the high elf stuff, but is Marathi here? No. No, she's not. Because, yeah, as soon as you discover the high elves, you can expect them to declare war on you, so that's something. Alright, let's have a look in diplomacy, see if there's anything interesting. But you can see that we're starting to clean things up a fair bit. It's just a matter of when the war declaration is going to happen. So this one here... Way too many spears. Getting closer. Get ready to strike at them. If this army comes at us...
We have a deal.
Yeah, that's a good idea, I think. I just think you got too many dread spears. You need some damage dealing, so grab yourself a... Ooh, shade. No, just go with the Dark Shard shields. I know shades are better, but they're more expensive. Okay. Okay. Alright, moving on. So, I'm not expecting any war declarations over this turn. And, okay, they're going away. That's fine. We can lure them back here by just coming out in the water again. We can just keep that one basically indefinitely chasing after us. As long as we stay right on the edge of its movement so that it chases after us. That's what we want to do. Pretty obvious that they don't want to actually attack the city. Unless I disband some units from the Black Ark, which... they still might not attack the city, and then it might make it impossible to win it. Because Lisbon can be very difficult to fight on the battlefield. With basic units, at least. Even if you are defending a defensive fortification, it just doesn't provide that much value against lizards. Okay, good. So we got a rebellion over here. Easy.
My dark power.
That's just more interns and replenishment. So no problem whatsoever. And don't forget we bumped the difficulty up. Cool. Ricartha's back. Told you he wouldn't fight a battle anyway. And now we've got plus 11 public order there. So that's good. It keeps it under control. There's still Swamp Town over here. Just don't loot and occupy that one, basically. And we could also pop down the fights to the death diktat to get even more public order if we want. But it may be in our best interest to maybe just let this buff up a little bit before we capture it. Maybe we should go over to Maku Peaks instead. Having a look over here, there's a military presence of 4. It may also be a good idea to send a scout. No, you know what? I think we should go for Maku, to Swamp Town. Right, this one over here. Yeah, it's used up most of its movement because of last turn's decision. All right, let's take this.
Spreading terror.
Form better in battle. Nice, cool, and get moving. We're heading towards Skeggy.
Row, damn it.
Thought there was
It
there was going to be attrition. No thanks. So I moved that out of the way just in the nick. Oh no.
Wisdom of Valea.
That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Hey, could you break that treaty now? Yes. Okay. Awesome. All right. Cool. 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 So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
For the wisdom of... Talk at me in your crude language if you must. I make no promises as to the outcome.
Alright, cool. We'll see what happens. Need to keep recruiting here. If they're going to keep recruiting, it's going to cost us money, but don't want to lose it. Alright, so that one's going home. We want to prevent that from going home by doing this.
Plotting a course.
Staying right on the edge of their movement again. Pad over here. Okay, so that'll come down over here, attack us, especially if we're recruiting 1 unit. Because they'll love to stop us. And push us down over here. And then we're preventing that from... Oh, it's Mazdamundi. We're preventing him from getting home.
Unparalleled.
Alright, now which direction are we going to go here? Do we want to go to Swamp Town or Maku Peaks? I already said Swamp Town, didn't I? If we stay here, I should be able to reach there next turn. That way we can get replenishment. We could also stay in channeling stance. Does that give us... Yeah, enables replenishment foreign... Oh, but it uses up loads of our... That's using up that borrowed movement. So are we going to make there next turn? Oh, that's going to be tight. That's going to be really tight. Ooh, I don't know if we can justify that. Yeah, just go into regular movement and recruit the other 2 shades. Okay, cool. And then there's obviously a lot of public order problems here due to damaged buildings. But... yeah, get that going. Need to get your income up, but... is it going to be worth it to do anything about it? Like I said, we could just use a diktat. But we'll see. Okay, that's all fine though, I think. And this one is... you know, maybe it would be better for us to go further up the coast.
A vile plan. Sail, damn you.
If that attacks us, we'll kick its ass. Yeah, go further up the coast here, rather than worry about this stuff here. Like I said, we should be focusing on Alberic, not Itza, to begin with. Because if we have a look here, yeah, he's not as strong as Itza. They're building back up a little bit. Alright, so you can go, and Rakath is back. And because it's been respect, he'll need to be putting points back into stuff. So we had all of this before. Actually, didn't memorize everything else that he had. Get that going. You've gone with a big mix of army units. It's not bad to do that, I guess. Get a little bit of replenishment in foreign territory. Where do we want you to stand, Rakath? If we were to declare war on them now... it doesn't say that there's a penalty, but I'm sure that there would be. Sure of it.
Cain favors me.
Alright. Same amount of movement to go into force marches regular, so just stand right there. And we'll see what happens. At the very least, that'll block them from coming over here if they declare war. Because if they declare war, they'd always do it before they move their armies. Okay, you need to get... Lash Master, is that? You've got Black Dragons and Hydras.
Dragon Master.
That's sort of his preferred army. Going down the blue line can also be really good for Dark Elves. Because of that one there. Might be good to save you some money. Don't think you need Lightning Strike. Let's go with that and that. You can always respec it again if this is not what you want. You're going to need that. And let's see here. Making Rakath stronger is probably a good idea. Okay. That should be fine. A few levels up over here, but like I said, don't expect them. Oh, do you know what we could do?
Dominate.
We could bring Rakath up through here and kill off these guys here. That would probably be a good idea. This will probably get lost, if that's the case. Can't build defenses there. What if we build this one here just temporarily? And we could use it to barter with them if we absolutely have to. Because I've sort of done that over with the other guys, the lizards. While we're out here dealing with these guys. Alright, cool. Let's check diplomacy if there's anything else to do. Haven't fought any battles manually yet, but like I said, this wasn't a tactical issue. He was strategically fucked up. Now, we can peace out with Mazdamundi anytime we want now. But we obviously want to try to get as much of it as possible. Also, we might be able to get her. Oh, she's at war with the High Elves. But let me just see if she'll go to war with them. Okay. We could offer to go to war with factions that are far away. That wouldn't really be worth it. Illyrian, maybe. No, just leave it be. Leave it be. Moving on. Just the value of that is not worth the possible risks. I forgot to move that one, but it's fine. Just auto move it. Yep, Mazdamundi comes straight down here again. Couldn't resist the bait. And yeah, we just keep him in a perpetual loop. And that way he's just not able to go over there. Eventually he'll just run out of cities, and then he'll decay. And what you can do over here as well, recruit an army into this one. Eventually have more than a full stack, you should be able to smash it. So probably don't need to force us march this one up any further. Although there's still that other army over here that could use some recruits. No, I don't like that. Don't like what they're doing. It looks as though they're getting ready to possibly strike here. The Wellspring of Eternity. Which we got a defensive building there. See, if I move this one over to here, then Spectre Zuma is poorly defended. They really don't like us. It says it's not much of a threat, but honestly, I don't trust that very much. If we have a look at Alberic, that also says green. And if we look at Itza, yeah, they're likely to... That's good. That's really good. Because what could happen is he sends all of his armies down over here to fight against Zinch, who, you don't like Zinch either. That could be really good. Okay. Really good. Alright. If we were to march away over here, it'll still take quite a few turns to get there. Alright, looking over here, we can see there's now 6. So that means they've got 18. They've got a full stack together now.
Powerful enchantress.
Okay, but yeah, we don't make it over here this turn. That's okay.
Calling the winds.
But it's undefended.
Who seeks me?
No military presence there. Looking at the strength ranking of him, he's building up a little bit, and he's getting more desperate for peace.
My powers are yours.
Okay, we can reach Swamp Town. Yeah, but low winds of magic is definitely bad. Since we've got such low winds of magic, maybe we should take the sorceress here and just go and keep an eye on things. Although she won't get as much experience.
I will not.
This guy's already level 15. And yeah, send him to go and have a look.
Master Druki. Progress.
Okay, it looks like they're at the Fallen Gates. Good, that means that they're far away. It's always good to have some intel, see what's going on. Yeah, don't loot and occupy this time, just regular occupy. So that we don't cause too much public order problems here. Let's pop that down. So I may not need to consume slaves. Alright, Swamp Town, get rid of that. There's resources here we can make use of. Let's repair that now. You've already recruited the shades that I think we need, so let's get rid of this. You should just recruit from Black Arcs, it would be better.
Enchantress.
Yeah.
They know I am superior.
That gives us a little bit more to work with. That's fine. And then, yeah, with Rakath, what are we doing?
Born to command.
I'd say that because they've declared war on Zinch, it is much less likely that they are going to fight us now. Much less likely. What we could also do is if we offer them Zlanzek, we could get an actual treaty with them. This buys you an absolute shit ton of time. Now, another thing is that if we declare war on Alberic, we might even be able to get him to declare war on Alberic for that. Maybe. Maybe. Because if we have a look here, Alberic hates him, and how does... Ooh, that'd be iffy. They don't have any treaties now, do they? No.
Lord of
Be interesting getting an actual trade agreement. It wouldn't last for very long, but it's just something to think about. Let's just move up here.
Plotting a course.
See what's going on. Yeah, just get right past this.
Continue.
Cool, cool, cool. And over here.
Yes.
Right, let's put this one inside the city. And recruit some more just dread spears. And let's make Mazdamundi come a bit further down here. Threatening the golden ziggurat a little bit.
Malevolent Lord.
So be a little bit more over this way.
Anchors away.
Yeah, he's likely to attack us, so just recruit one unit of dread spears there. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. So we're building up a Black Ark fleet to eventually take him out. We just need to buy time, but we're screwing him over every step of the way. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so this province here is secured. We can fix that up. Yep, yep, okay, and keep building up the economy. So these things here repair on their own over time. We've got a bit of money, so I guess we can spare that up. That'll help with public order. We can always just... No, we definitely don't want to not collect taxes. What to do with Rakarth? Would it be quicker to come around... It'd definitely be safer to go around this way here. And take a roughly about the same amount of time. I could force march through there. That way it would be easier. God, no winds of magic. Because, yeah, you're going to have to deal with these guys at some point. There's no doubt about that.
All-powerful sorcerer.
Unless, of course, Alberic deals with them. Wellspring of Eternity might get attacked. I don't think I can really justify putting another army in here, just because finances are a little bit tight.
For the wisdom
Yeah.
of Zoraia.
That's going to be a tough one if they attack. So, yeah, try to build up that economy a bit more. Okay, and let's move on. Looking good. So probably want to loot and occupy out here. Oh no, I think we need to be decisive. Like quick. I'll just occupy these. We got enough slaves to get us through for now. Let's move on. Need to keep an eye on where that other army is. They'll probably build yet another one. Every settlement that we take from them will reduce the maximum size of their armies that they'll build, but it's still pretty high, even on very hard campaign difficulty. This is why it's important to be really aggressive. When you've caught them by the balls, keep going. But Lisbon don't have balls. Okay. Alright, we just didn't see where it coming down. Back off. There it is. Okay. It's fine. It also largely depends on what they've recruited in that army. Like, it's turn 80-ish of the campaign. That could actually be a very serious army that they've got there. Albrecht didn't declare war. Lissamans have already had their turn. You know, peace treaty can buy you a decent amount of time. Yeah, I figured this might happen. Are they going to attack? Oh, they're going for this one. Ooh, okay, we're going to have to fight this. Well, I've been preparing as best as I can. Okay, close to defeat. This one here we'll have to fight manually. We've got a lot of dread spears as well. Not ideal for this, because there's not that many monsters. I've got a lot of flame cannons. We've got defensive structure, and we've got dark conduit. They're also dwarfs, so lots of spell resistance. Gyrocopter. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if we can win it. Because, yeah, at least we got a lot of tools to work with here. And those dread spears, what we want to do is try to hold the enemy back as long as possible and really make use of as much of the... Are those super squigs? Okay. God, I wish I had a fast unit to go and blow them up. Yes, like I was saying, get these guys to hold them back and try to just shoot them with the dark shards, because the dread spears won't do much against them. The slayers are kind of wasted on these guys here because they're armor piercing, high melee attack. And they don't have much armor. Those ones are a little bit of a problem. Wait, no, they're not armor piercing, sorry. There's high melee attack. They're anti-large, that's what it is. Those ones there, also a big problem. Well, we saw it coming. I just couldn't... I guess I could have recruited some regiments of renown. Oh well. Alright, let's see. What should we do? What should we do? So... This is a decent settlement to defend, but let me just move this one back. You can see the balance of power is not amazing. How are these towers here? Basic. Them spread out all over the place could be really good for us. I doubt that they'll wait for their reinforcements. They'll probably just launch the attack straight away. Yeah, alright. Let's spread out on the walls. Get as many towers shooting as possible with the dread spears. Because, yeah, if they get killed, that's no big deal. Alright, this one's spread out. What's going on? Spread out. Hey, come on. Oh, that's why. I'm selecting 2 units. Derp. My bad. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that tower there probably wouldn't shoot. Oh, I haven't got that one tower organized. Maybe move this one over here a bit. Then that's not going to shoot. Maybe move this one back over here. But then that one's not going to shoot. So we need another one. Alright, so that's 4 units up on the wall. Oh my god, what am I doing? I must be tired or something. What's going on here? Move the wrong one. What am I doing? Okay, we good? Alright, make sure we target to begin with. Don't worry too much about the flame cannons. I don't think they're that dangerous. Because the towers aren't going to do that much damage. I think we really need to worry about the slayers and the hammerers. That being said, I don't really have good units for dealing with their artillery. Maybe I should be dealing with that. Because they don't have that much health. Let's see if that does anything. I'm just worried that maybe I'm making the wrong call with this. Oh, those are Iron Drakes. Which, that's still a good unit to attack as well. The Super Squig... Here's what we do. Your job is going to be to get blown up by the Super Squig. That's your job. Those towers, I'm not sure if they're even going to be able to shoot that. And we will just do the best we can. Here we go. Oh, hang on, I didn't really set up with the other guys. So, I find this one here to be a reasonable position to defend. We've got a tower over here. We've got 1,000 supplies. Where's the tower? It's right behind us, isn't it? No, it's this one here. I think we should just go with like lots of cheap little towers everywhere. That's what I'm thinking. Because it's going to take them ages to get through here. And cap all these points. And they might spend some time shooting it, which would be a huge waste of their time. Alright. So this position here, or this one here. This is not the best position. What have we got in terms of towers? We've got 2 towers there. Alright, I'm actually going to hold this position here. The problem that... Okay, no, we can't do this one because... we need to have barricades in order to restore ammunition. That's absolutely vital. We don't need to build a barricade right away because they're quick to build. Just looking for another tower position that's going to be useful. There, maybe. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do. So taking out the stupid squigs at the very beginning could be really good. Why aren't you shooting? Alright, we can see so far the towers are doing absolute jack shit. Don't bother shooting the gyro bombers. Okay, here we go. That's good. This is exactly what we want. They'll just waste those 2 units. They're not worth that much balance of power, but they can still do a lot of damage to our guys. Alright, firing like that is a bit of a waste, which is what I was counting on. Okay, we're getting some damage done there. That's it. Alright, here we go. Yeah, they're gonna get through that real bloody quick. Okay, here we go. They're gonna go down real quick.
Power unleashed.
Dread spears.
Alright, cool. And let's get her back inside and get back over here.
Ever onward. I will succeed.
Yeah, it may be best to actually shoot the actual infantry because I think the flame cannons are going to use up most of their ammo. You can see already they've used up quite a bit. And don't forget as well, we've got Dark Conduit. Don't stay up on the walls for too long because the towers aren't that great.
Dark power.
Now you need to get all the way over here. Building up some supplies, that's good. So they're about to destroy this. Hopefully it doesn't collapse all of them. No, it's fine. You stay there, stay there. Worst thing about this wasn't able to use that anymore. Alright, they're climbing the walls with butt ladders. Everybody hates butt ladders. Get off the walls there. Those towers aren't even shooting. Get this one out of there. Get these guys out of here. Start falling back. Because we're just not going to get that much more value out of it. We got a few kills on them. I definitely think it was the wrong call to try to shoot the flame cannons in hindsight. Come on. You need to hurry up off the walls. You can stay up there a little bit longer. Yeah, keep shooting those hammerers. That actually did a decent amount of damage. That bounce of power was horrendous. It's good to see this one here has already used up so much of its ammo. That's really good. Oh, no, no, no. Go fight that. Go fight that. That's good. Might use my first Dark Conduit there. We'll see. Could be potentially a good one. Alright, get these guys over here. Alright, so what I think we want is barricade, barricade, trap, barricade, barricade. That way we want them to come in through here, right? Create a bit of a gap. And that way we can go to multiple locations to restore our ammunition if we absolutely have to. Because we're going to need that if we want to have any chance of winning. Alright, so the towers have done what they could at this point. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Do it. Hopefully it will do some damage. About as much as you could really expect. But that unit there actually did its worth. Bounce of power has improved ever so slightly. They're not in skirmish mode, are they? Good. Dropping bombs. Have they got any left, or did they drop them all? Good, they've used them all. Annoying unit, can't do much about it. Okay, run back over here. Just try to delay them as much as possible. If we can, we'll try to hit the thing. The flame cannons.
Eager for battle. Forward.
Okay, so yeah, bit of damage on our army so far. So that's the end of them. One unit fully wiped out.
Murder awaits.
Yeah, because if you leave a gap, they shouldn't spend any time demolishing this here. That's the thought behind it, at least. Yeah. Unfortunately, none of these units here are particularly good for Flock of Doom. Good. That's what I was hoping for. This is why I wanted to build cheap towers, so that they waste their ammunition trying to shoot them down. It's just a waste. That being said, don't bother trying to shoot the gyrocopters. It's just not a good use of... Oh, what the... Let's go after that. Alright, need to get some more stuff down. There's other tower positions. Just gotta freaking find them.
I am yours.
I think we're gonna have a hard time getting to it, especially because they burn us. Best I could do is maybe get somewhat close. Maybe even just stay far away and just keep trying to waste their ammo. Not sure how much more we're going to get out of that. Alright. That's fine. So we lost one position. That one's used up a lot of its ammo, but we haven't killed them.
I am determined.
So this is why holding the walls is not really that valuable. We did a tiny little bit of damage to them, but this is not great for holding the enemy back at all. There's just so many units in the game that are good at taking out walls. We just gotta wait for them to get here. And hopefully they come at us kind of in waves, so that way we can shoot them bit by bit with this. That's the whole plan. That's why these big maps can be quite useful sometimes. Right, they've got guys coming around over here. They might demolish this. If they do, what you do is you switch it over to like a barricade trap. Let them in. That way they don't demolish the point. Because once it's demolished, they can't rebuild it. You can switch it. Okay, try to lure them here with the general. Maybe they might also try to come up our back here. In which case we can put a few of these guys in the back to prepare to defend. This is not the greatest defensive position ever. Okay, good. They're coming down here. Alright, these slayers here should be obliterated by this. Just got to get within range.
Supreme sorceress. Swiftly. Guided by a
Sit
thought.
lured over here. Good, good, good. Awesome.
Dark
This is
sorceress.
exactly what we want to be seeing to have any hope of victory.
Spreading terror.
Nagarothi.
And if it looks like they're going to get close to the Dark Shards, you just throw the Dread Spirit in on the side to hold them back. Yes, they are going to come in through there. That's okay. We've got some time before they'll get through.
My blade hungers.
Supreme sorceress.
Dread spears.
Don't get mixed in there. How much time we got? Not much.
Bleak sword.
Oh, they've given up. They're going a different direction.
Merciless warriors.
Okay, hold them back. Just use that. Use this. Shoot them.
Beyond compare.
Okay, switch.
Cold-blooded killer.
Okay, turn around over here. Need to shoot the Slayers.
Druki. Hydrakira. Advancing.
Ugh, I would have liked to have destroyed them before they used that, but it is what it is. Taking out those Slayers pretty well. Bounce power is still shit. Okay, and then, once that's built, rebuild the... yeah, because... Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Here we go. That's good. Timing for that. Build that again. Block them off.
Nagarothi. As you say.
Got plenty of reserves. You don't need to send everything at them all at once. Main thing here is just try to delay them wherever possible.
Forward.
Okay, we got hammerers coming in there, so that definitely needs to go down.
We are ready.
Very high bounce of power unit. Okay, switch that.
Dread spears. Massacre them.
Now we got some magic. Guess I could use this. It should be alright, I guess.
Do my bidding.
No survivors. Dark shards.
Supreme sorceress. Inspire.
Dread spears.
Okay, that's it. Just Make sure we're not getting flanked by anything. Need to make sure they do not get in too close. And they're sacrificing high tier units, getting killed by low tier units.
Dealers in debt. Withdraw!
Make sure we wipe them out. Ammunition shouldn't be a problem in the long run. Okay, that one's nearly gone. Okay,
Great spears. Moving
turn
out.
around.
Cold-blooded killers. Come to slaughter. Cold-blooded killers.
Alright, now I want you to go restore your ammo. Oh, hang on. We gotta get rid of this first.
For the king. The merciless host. On to slaughter.
Oh god, I don't have time to bloody restore my ammo.
Merciless
You go, because they're not in range.
Supreme sorceress.
It's not gonna do a whole lot.
Dark shards. It is done. Glorious.
That's it, just get it back up to full. That's better than nothing for sure. Ah, crap, I forgot to cancel that. Alright, that actually doesn't have its artillery there, so that's actually quite good.
Forward.
Ah, shit.
Brookie. Going. Following orders.
This is gonna hurt, probably.
Die, weaklings.
Okay, they're slowly kind of going down.
Dealers in
Shoot
debt.
at the Iron Drakes over here. They're super dangerous.
Dark
No, get back.
Going.
Come on, you almost got him.
Battle ready.
Okay, a lot of damage, but not too many casualties. I don't think anyone else is coming over here, so it's not that big of a deal that that heart got destroyed.
Advancing.
Yeah, make sure that gets wiped out. And you turn around over here. We've got lots of other shit we got to kill. Okay, rebuild that there. I think this is going alright.
Warriors.
It's going okay.
Rookie sorceress.
Dark shard.
Finish that off and then restore your ammo. Okay, this one over here. Switch it.
The merciless host.
Said wipe them out.
Bleak swords.
Okay, since that Iron Drake there, I'm not sure what it's doing. Go after the Hammerer instead. We need to put in more reserves here.
Dealers
Okay,
in
you go
debt.
restore your ammo. That's it. You shooting? You need to shoot.
Die, weaklings.
Good. I think the bounce power is improving because they're coming at us in waves. More reinforcements coming in over here.
Understand. Onward. Onwards to murder. Moving out.
You actually set up there. Could shoot at them. That would be good.
Dark shard.
Okay, this one here for some reason is not shooting, so let's pick a different target. Probably just doesn't have a good angle. Maybe if I move these around over here, they might get a better angle.
Red spears. No survivors. Cold-blooded killers. Dark shards.
We've also got Dark Conduit. Let's use one of those up. Forgot about that. Should have done that before.
Nagarothi.
Okay, problem. We need to get rid of this. That's way more dangerous. And I also need to restore this one's ammo. But they'll try to get through the barricade first, at least. No, keep focusing on that.
Eager for battle.
Now coming through there. Okay, I need to restore my ammo. It's a bit risky going this close to here,
At once.
but we'll be protected by the barricade at least. But I need some ammo.
Advancing. Kill everything.
Not getting close.
Blood will flow. Orders understood.
It won't take them long to get through that. Need my ammo, and then move back.
Murder awaits. Dark shards. To destruction.
Bouncer power's getting better. We might actually win this.
Battle calls.
Okay, switch that.
Dark shards.
Ah, fuck, they actually brought a flame cannon over here. How are we going to stop that? Shit.
Dark elves.
And they got a lot of ammo.
Awaits. End them. By Cain. Dark
Someone needs to
elves.
pin down this one here.
Dark
Get that back,
shards.
get that back.
Onwards to murder.
Alright, I need to send a Dark Shard unit over here. Just run through there to deal with it.
Without question. Dark shards. Garuki, forward.
Okay, let's move
Advancing.
them back.
Traveling.
It's not going to do anything, but whatever.
I
Oh god, it's going to hurt just trying to get there.
On to
Might not even
slaughter.
work. But a few shots is all we need. Alright, I also need to kill this guy here. Just need to get some guys out of the way. Them fighting that should be fine. In melee, that's fine. We have enough room for that.
Murder awaits. Dark shards.
I'm not even sure if we're going to make it there.
Druki, forward! For the king!
If we could just destroy even one of them, that could be worth it. No. Yeah, flame cannon, difficult to deal with what we got here. We may just need to hide behind the barrack. Oh no, but they can... I'll need to dodge their shots is what I need to do. Because I'm just sort of there. I can't get in close. But it's okay because we army lost them. Good stuff. Hey, there's another... Oh, yeah, there's another general. Let's kill him. Hopefully that one there gets captured so it gets wiped out. But there we go. We at least won that battle. So that's good. And hopefully the remnants of what we've got left... Yeah, no, we'll definitely be able to finish them off because I'll just hire regiments of renown. But yeah, pretty close fight there. Yeah, make sure that these get wiped out. Every unit of theirs that we get rid of is going to make it easier for us to get rid of the next load of crap. Alright, that's a dead unit. Good stuff. Wow, heroic victory. How about that? But yeah, you sometimes can overcome a whole load of really good units with just trash. Because the thing is, when they were dishing out damage to our trash, it wasn't hurting our balance of power all that much. Relied super heavily on those dark shards, though. So that one there got wiped out, but they still got 3 other flame cannons, and this one here didn't get damaged at all. Well, we did damage it, we didn't wipe it out. I think that unit might get wiped out because they lost. That one gets away. They'll get a new general. There's nothing left in this army. Just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, we actually didn't lose any units in the main force, so we get a bunch of replenishment. I can't remember if I was recruiting this turn or not. But like I said, we could just hire some regiments of renown to press the attack and finish them off. But things are looking a lot healthier now because you got Hexawaddle on the run. Alberic and Itza, they're not friends anymore. And Itza is at war with Zinch, which there's a reasonable chance they'll actually send an army down there. And every army that they send down there means there's fewer armies that you need to worry about in Lustria. But yeah, you got to take out these enemies one at a time. At this stage, you know, because you're not strong enough to take them all on all at once, and your territory is so spread out. They're not going to go for your armies. They're going to go for your undefended settlements as much as possible. They're actually lucky in this situation here. They went after the harder target. But if there was more force in here, they might have gone for the easier one. Unfortunately, none of them got captured. Alright, I think we should go with... this option here.
Slavery becomes...
If all goes well, we'll get rid of them next. Yeah, we were recruiting. That's good. Okay, so we can see... Ooh, that... Yeah, it's crooked. Okay. But we don't know what they've got. Yeah, there's a lot of good units in there, for sure. But they can't attack us from everywhere, so we get them here. Thank you very much. We can order that, because, yeah, they're not going to attack us before we're back. And we've got this for a long time, so replenishment rate will be nice and high. And I don't want to waste a lot of time there. Ooh, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Problem is, though, if we do that, there will be a revolt. And you just need to get rid of Hexawaddle quickly. I know it seems bad not to do that, but we really just want to clean up this province really quickly, finish them off. If I loot and occupy this, there'll definitely be a revolt. You just have to end up going back there, because you won't get the defenses built in time. Or this way you don't even have to build defenses. Now, if I go and capture Port Riva, then they will definitely attack us over the end turn. And that would be iffy to win that. Basically need both of these armies to handle it, because that's just very strong. Alright, then you've got this over here, that situation. And since this here has been cleaned up... Actually, let me just see if I can get them to join war, because this might make them like us a little bit for doing it. every little bit counts. Ooh, let's just see what the auto resolve says, because they're in force march. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Yeah, okay.
Back now. Mother of the Dark Convent.
Alright, well, gonna need some regiments of renown for that, I think. Probably not heaps, although that gotta be careful, we don't have bucket loads of movement.
Moving on.
If okay, is there a unit in here that would just make dealing with those flame cannons super easy? Probably just this one. That way I could just fight it manually and I should be able to beat them. That one there also wouldn't be too bad. But that one might be better in Lustria, so let's just go with this, and I might have to fight it manually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight this manually. We also don't have anything to deal with the gyro bombers. So that's a bit annoying. Oh, hang on. I should probably level her up.
Unparalleled power.
Ooh, jeez, this is the last opportunity. So go this, and... Amber Spear might actually be better in this situation. Alright, let's fight this. Should be fine. All I gotta do is take out those flame cannons relatively cheaply, and it should be fine. And that'll just get rid of this rogue army once and for all. Until they come back. So they got a bunch of lords in there as well, but we saw that our Dread Spears can overcome them, but that should be the last thing that we worry about, because we're going to trade poorly against them. And this is why I got their Amber Spear, because Flock of Doom will be useless against them. Flock of, what's it called? The Amber Spear is probably not going to be great against this either. I'm actually relying very heavily on this unit. We can use the trees to sort of get in close. Because, yeah, these ones here, really quick units. That's what we want to see. Right, they've got Vanguard deployed. That's good. So these reinforcements come in 2 minutes. If I deploy over here, they'll have to turn around to get me. What we want to do is just rush at them. Oh, I can't Vanguard deploy yet. Go in through here, the trees. You stand over here, so that way they face us. Okay, that way we get cover as we're coming in through here. Don't charge these one in just yet.
Advancing.
We get a brief sight on us as we move from one tree load to another. Bounce Bow is actually in a... Oh, right, because they got reinforcements. But yeah, the flame cannons are fairly short range, so we get into the next load of trees just fine.
Moving on.
Merciless warriors, murder awaits.
Okay. So getting close. Would have been nice to get here before those reinforcements come in, but they're not that huge of a threat. They really chose a bad position to take a defensive stance, but they go near their reinforcements. They should have stood over here. Or over here. Just anywhere away from the trees. Those gyro bombers are likely going to do a fair bit to us. But there is literally nothing I can do about them. Except maybe just try to spread out so the damage doesn't smash us too much. Okay, now the balance's power's even, but if we close in here before they've dished out too much damage, it's good. Here come the bombs, maybe. Okay, bring us in. That's it. That's it. Also, doesn't this one have Soul Stealer? Yeah, so that'll do some damage to their generals. Oh, God, just obliterate a full unit. Just don't get into a blob. Well, they've blown their load at least. Like I said, don't get into melee with their lords. Worry about that afterwards. Not too worried about restoring this one's health. Right, that bounce of power is looking real good there. And of course we do have Dark Conduit, which we actually don't need in this battle. Like, it's just not going to do anything. let's try this. See if it does anything. Yeah. Yeah. Trees gave them protection as well. But let's just get rid of all of their missile units here.
Cold-blooded killers.
And then pull out of here. I need to finish that one off. So that I've got a better line of sight on this. But it might have even be better to take out the Lord. Just not sure. Yeah, I've got to draw it out.
Blood for Cain! Onwards to murder!
Set, draw it out, draw it out.
With haste.
Because yeah, we're much faster than these guys.
Ever onwards.
Let's see if we can get a good shot on them. Hopefully it's okay against a moving target. That was lame. That was really lame. Alright, we didn't finish this one. We need to go take it out. Oh, that was really not great.
For the king!
Druki sorceress.
Onwards to murder! Die, weaklings!
Limitless power. Setting forth.
Well, we got rid of all the easy stuff. But the problem here is the hard stuff. How are we going to deal with that? So how much damage did you end up doing? Ugh, 100. For 5 winds of magic, that's not good.
Merciless warriors! Cold-blooded killers! Blood will flow! My blade hungers!
Best thing we can do with them is just try to make them waste their ammo as much as possible. Don't know what we can do. Could also use Wisson's Wild Form to try to dish out a bit more damage. But what we should do is just leave one unit in there to make sure we actually know which one's going to dish out the damage. And also make sure it's surrounded. Damn it. Shit.
Come to me, Supreme Sorceress.
Use Dark Conduit. It will do nothing. And this is worth Balance of Power, so it's actually better if we don't use it.
Murder awaits!
Just because you have an ability doesn't mean you should always use it.
I summon thee.
Oh no, we need my units. Cancel that shot. Good, yeah, shoot my lord there. That's
Glorious destruction!
okay. That looked like a better hit, but I did actually kill one of my own dudes.
Druki, forward!
What's with this dude here? He just won't die.
Beyond compare. Do my bidding.
To destruction!
Okay, then we can use the Word of Pain to maybe slow this down a little bit.
Kati, guide me.
Dealers in death!
Supreme Sorceress. Onward.
With pleasure!
Get that one out of there.
Advancing. Eager for battle! To destruction!
Okay, if it says victory in that grass, we must be gaining some balance of power.
Going! Advance, Druki! Druki, forward!
Dark power.
Yeah, literally nothing I can do about that.
Supreme Sorceress. All shall
Can maybe try and get a little bit closer and see if it does alright against
summoning
the Gyro Bombers, because yeah, it wasn't very good against their lord.
Traveling.
Can't dodge these shots, but they're almost out of ammo. Would have been great if we could have destroyed them in the previous battle, but they didn't really participate in the melee fight.
Swiftly.
What if we overcast it? Does dish out more damage. Doesn't matter, we army lost. Don't worry, we army lost them. They're all gone. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. I was hoping to just take out all the flame cannons and army lost them then, but it just wasn't worth enough balance of power. We had to do a little bit more. Alright, so that's that rogue army sorted out. So that's good. Now, in Hexawadal, that's what we should be really focusing on for the rest of this. They've got one army, we've got two. We can outmaneuver them. So So it was turn 79 that we got the peace treaty. So if we want to declare war on them without diplomatic penalties, which is what you want to do, you really don't want to get unreliable. That much, I guess. That's not very much. Just take the money.
While you still can.
Might be good to have Rakath come over here and get ready to strike at this one. So it's only 5 turns away until the peace treaty is over, and they're possibly going to declare war before then anyway.
Sorceress of Grant.
Alright, you'll stay there. Still need you inside the settlement. Get rid of that. Save you for the next emergency. Keep recruiting. And yeah, I do think we should bring Rakath up over here so he's actually ready to defend against these guys. Or attack, which would be preferable. So this one over here, right? What we could do is lure it out, because that army there is possibly stronger than this one. If we have a look here. Yeah, really hard to say. But it would be much easier to fight them without a garrison supporting them. So what we could do, here's what we do. That's their range. I'm going to stand right here. I'm also going to take the wizard out of the army. Why? Because this will make us look weaker than we actually are. And then we reattach them into this army next turn.
I command the wind.
Then we also recruit another army here. Because, you know, our income's improving. Let's get... we've already got a wizard, so why don't we get a beastmaster? And get this one just recruiting some basic units. Right? So that we can actually overwhelm them. Because, yeah, I don't think they'll be able to resist seeing that. And what we can do is we can just dump regiments of renown in there to overwhelm them. And, of course, once that army is destroyed, they got nothing left.
What do you seek?
This is where using multiple armies, multiple weak armies against a superior army can actually overcome them. So that's good there. It would be great if I could ask them to go to war with Itza, but that's just not going to happen. I don't think they're standing on the border here. If we could recruit a hero, if I upgrade this, I could get a hero to go and stand there, just so we can keep an eye on them. When they're putting an army here, you know they're getting ready to attack. Let's see, if I offer to join war against Zinch, yeah, it's not worth much. Okay, that all looks fine. And is there any construction we could do? Yeah, don't worry about that right now. Yep, this is good. We want to increase that income. Alright, haven't dealt with this yet. Alright, so this one, move well out of its range. Yep. And I want you to actually recruit. Yep, that's fine. And then this one here, get within its range to goof it up. So if you have a look here, just basically keep it within this area. So I want you to stand right here and just recruit one unit. That's it. Because it's not strong enough to deal with that just yet. Cool. Alright. Finances are looking better-ish. Alright, Swamp Town. We don't have any trade agreements. Let's go with the slave building. Yep, this is fine here. Could upgrade this to be worth more, but honestly, that's pretty good. And we can see that they're not really moving at the moment. If they were to declare war on us, we'd probably be able to get out of the war straight away. We've got this one as well. Like I said, Borderlo should be your first option. We want to hit them from everywhere we possibly can. There's also this over here. Maybe we should grab that. Easy auto resolve. Yep.
The thrill of battle awaits. Bind them.
Cool, more money. And no replenishment. But we didn't take that much damage. I could just merge and re-recruit new ones. Cool. Move over to here. And merge. Get rid of that. Just get... If we're going to go after Bretonia, then I guess the Spearmen makes sense. And you should get... That sounds good. Good. Yeah, most of Lustria is Itza. So that's why I take out the smaller guys first, so bring them up this way. and then you just roll down on Itza from a secure frontier, rather than from all over the place. Alright, any more construction we can do? Because we've got a decent amount of money saved up now. Also got this here, but I think might as well. It's not bad. But when you one day get a trade agreement, maybe, it might be worth something. Oh, look, there's another one of those there. Get rid of that. You don't need it. It's costing you slaves. I'm giving you... That's such an awful building. That's not balanced at all. What were they thinking with that? 3 public order. It's absolutely awful. Nothing stopping us from just saving money this turn. Could also recruit another army. No, it's all in the same province. It won't work. Let's see. How long until they're fully replenished? Yeah, so they'll just... They probably won't make it their next turn unless they actually don't get... We'll just have to wait and see. Sometimes they can use up your previous turn's movement, essentially. But yeah, it'd be good to grab that next turn. Hopefully this works out here. We still got this for 10 turns. Awesome. Really want to capitalize on that. Alright, we've got more of this stuff over here to do. We can grab... Your public order's okay, isn't it? Let me just have a look at this. The worst offender is this one. Then... Yeah, you're good. So, you got time before you need to do this. Let's do a sacrifice to Mathland. And then pop that down here. Oh, crap. Okay. We definitely should have built that there. Put it here. Oh, it's the same province. Because I want to be able to try to recruit from that this turn, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So the best I could do is probably Skeggy. Oh, you had Malt? We had more that was available. Huh. Oh, that's a Shadow Dart one. When did that one... I wasn't paying enough attention. Didn't realize one had already been destroyed. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, yeah, pop this one down here so it's high level. Cool, you've already got some good stuff there. And then let's get another one here. And get that one recruiting from its own. So that we can take out Mazda Mundi sooner rather than later. Because, yeah, that'll probably get cancelled.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Black-hearted.
How long's that been sitting there?
Dreadlord of the Druki. Vicious
What?
Dreadlord.
How long has it been sitting there? Let's get some more from that. Okay. Right, and let's move on to the next turn. I feel like one of those just popped out of nowhere. Yep, they did exactly what we wanted them to do. You won't be able to catch us. That's it. And is he taking the bait? He's taking the bait! Okay, valiant defeat. That's hopeful. Back off. And he does not have enough movement to do anything. Oh, this is not good for Master Mundi. Yeah, I could have sworn I only had one Black Arc down there. Did they like double up or something? Or am I blind? Don't forget, this isn't my campaign. It's hard for me to keep track of everything. It does also have a lot of Black Arcs for turn 80. Turn 80-ish. Because, yeah, what's the cooldown on it? Like, 10 turns? He probably wasn't doing it every single time. Actually, 25 turns. Do you get 2 Black Arcs when you do that one? Also, they're now on Force March, and we can catch them. Cool. So, if we could get this one just down here a little bit... They should be able to provide support for our guys.
Sail, damn you!
Yeah, there we go. Good.
Supreme sorceress of Gron.
Oh, you easily make it. Okay, you'll make the attack. You'll stand here.
Kati, guide me.
Reattach these
I can
so
feel
that we
their
hit
power.
our balance of power.
This is real military might.
And then probably a good idea to
Calling
level
the
them up.
wind.
Yeah. Let's actually improve your army.
A dutiful servant, to be sure.
Oh, wait. That's... Raid leader is what improves them. Now in Force March, they will definitely perform worse in auto-resolve. But there's a lot of wiggle room. Oh, armor is worth good for auto-resolve. Because I could fight it manually, but
Ready
look
to
at
ravage.
nearly 2 hours into this video. This is a very long one. And then Regiment of Renown, just in case. Like I said, saving that one for this. Okay, this should be an auto-resolve. And how bad is it? Okay, we lose Spearman. Oh no, anyway.
Tear flesh from bone.
And let's take that money.
Lucky day. High Beastmaster.
Alright, and that was the army that they were spending so long recruiting. Very good. And they're within the sphere. Oh, yeah, but.
Fear my
not the right
malice.
move. Good, we have actually got enough movement. They haven't stolen our previous turn's movement, sort of thing.
So
Or maybe that's because I didn't need that much movement to land there. That's fine.
may their death be slow. I
And we are
demand loyalty.
rolling over Hexavital now. That's good. That
Feel
slaver.
my power.
If we have a look at that. That gives us slaves per turn. So that has to be put onto... Well, you already got one, so can we put it on you? Has to be put on a Lord, Death Hag, or Master. Okay, well, we got a Master right here.
Feel my whip.
Cool. Passive 10 slaves per turn. You know, it's good. Takes a long time to get loads of them, but it definitely helps mitigate the slave decline rate. Okay, probably don't need this army anymore.
Fell sorcery.
Because this one will be able to hit Port Reaver next turn, no problem. And then this one moves in. Well, probably both of them will move into Hexavital. So that's looking real good. And then over here...
Dreadlord.
Okay, hang on. Well, I can't put them both in there anymore. So that's something.
Noble born. Tyrant.
But yeah, that one can stay there. Actually, I got an idea.
Lord of fear.
You...
A vile plan.
How far up can you move, Master Mundi? Right, I want you actually by Force March, move over to here.
The ocean awaits.
You go in
Go
here,
ashore.
and I want you to recruit them. Actually, just make it
Dreadlord.
Dread Spears or something. No, how about a mix? Yeah. That's it.
Black-hearted.
Yeah, where did this one come from?
I approve of these dark
Okay.
deeds.
Oh, I can't even get within range of that. Well, he has to go somewhere. So we'll see which direction he goes in. Let's bring both of these up here.
Lord of the Black Court.
And you definitely want Rakath in position up this way, in my opinion. You stay there, get ready to defend Spectre Zuma.
Beyond compare. Sorceress of the Dark.
Need to get ready for the war against Alberic. Because that's probably going to happen before the peace treaty fully expires. Alright, keep moving up this way. Force march through there. Get around over here so you're helping over this way. Like I said, just don't worry about the lizards. If they ever declared war, just get out of that war straight away. It's not worth fighting them right now. Bog you down won't be profitable.
What?
Unequal.
Go for the profitable wars. Hexavital is obviously the most profitable, which is why we're focusing on them. See, we'd be too distracted if we fought all three wars at once. And look how quickly we took over them. That's what you want to see. You want to be aggressive. You want to be defensive. Okay. Of course, hang on. Let's see if we can get that trade agreement with Marathi, hey? She's getting close to wanting
I
a
should cut you down for wasting
non-aggression
my time.
pact.
Speak. Speak.
There's not much I can do there apart from peace with him. Okay. Over here, just let that play out. Yep. Increased income, good. More growth is not a bad thing. Guess that's okay, get that. Great if we had a trade partner, but whatever. One day you might get one. It's looking good here. Ziggurat of Dawn. Yeah, let's scrap that one. Just go with the money building. Okay, over here, we don't need... Do you want a Death Hag? I'll leave that one there for you if you want to get it. That's fine. Get rid of this one. Put the economy building. Should have done that before. That's there for insurance against Itza.
Cain favors me.
Because, yeah, when the time comes, probably want to use both those armies to smash one of these.
Honor before glory.
When the time comes. If they attack the High Sentinel, at least our armies here would be able to retake that very quickly. If that happens. Because they could declare war on us over this end turn here. There's a reasonable chance. But definitely should finish off Hexawaddle. Because it's very unlikely that Marathi is going to declare war on you. It can happen. And that way, this frontier, the northern frontier, is completely secure. Okay, moving on. Oh, I forgot to disband that other army. Sorry, I'll do it next turn. It's gonna go after that one. It's fine.
I should put a collar around your neck and
Okay, hopefully he doesn't launch an attack on us straight away. Like I said, that's why we've got insurance. Where is he going? Any attacks coming in? Any attacks coming in? Okay, we should be able to just get out of this war straight away. Just sells Lanzek. We made preparations for this. So yeah, he waited 5 turns before declaring war on us again. Because like I said, trying to defend that southern tip of Lustria, not worth it. The amount of resources you'll need to sort that out, and the amount of resources that it provides, it's not worth it. And yeah, we're making Itza a bit stronger, but every time we sell them one settlement, we gain loads of territory against Mazdamundi.
You have crossed Drakar.
Oh, is he going to do it as well?
The punishment.
Okay, well, let's see what happens here. This one we're a little bit more ready for. So, yep, we were expecting that one. That's why I didn't invest in it. Okay, this is why we prepared for it. Cool, just get rid of that. That's a good start, at least, to the war. And get the slaves.
Slavery becomes...
Now, we've made preparations where we can get out of this war with Bordeloo, if we really want to. But let's see, because we're not done with Itza yet either. Alright, let's have a look at Itza, minus 51. That should be fine. If we sold Zlanzek, instantly get out of the war, straight away. And this buys us an additional 5 turns, and I might even be able to trade for one of their cities. Let's have a look, because that's a lot. Ooh. Let's see. Because if we can get anything off them... No, we can't get anything off them. No, not even that settlement back. That's fine. And if we can get him to go to war with Bordeloo Errantry... Oh... Nope. I have to give him another city to do that. But that could actually work for us. Because we got others over here. If we can have them fight each other, that could be really good. Alright, but we got to get out of this war before I can tell them to go to war with the other one. If I could... Hang on, what if I offered to join war against Zinch? It's only worth 5. It's not going to be enough to do anything. Try to get more money off him. Yep. Okay, do that. Okay, that's fine. And then at Dusk Peaks, we made another one over here. So if I could sell him Dusk Peaks, we could possibly get him to go to war with... Yep, we can get him to go to war there. So all of his forces should head up north and fight Bordeloo. Although, actually, all of his armies are down here. So what actually might happen is Bordeloo might send their forces down this way. Okay, let's just give that a moment. Okay, then over here, if we were to get out of this war, let me just check. Not so easy at the moment. Let me just check what I can do here. So they got an army at the High Sentinel. And yeah, just can't quite reach there. Not without using the movement bug exploit. Rakath got close to being into position. This army isn't going to strike us anywhere. And that's Albrecht there. This one is going to strike us at Hualotal. If I gave them Hualotal, which is not worth a whole lot, I could get out of this war. Could I get them to go to war with... Oh, I already got out of the war with Itza. Because this will buy us some more time to deal with this other stuff over here. But it would be good if we could snatch something. I could grab Floating Pyramid. Yeah, it just took Rakath so long to get over here. I just can't reach. That's a bit on the annoying side there. Wanted a little bit more time to prepare. Alright, let me just have a look at Hexawaddle over here first. How about you attack there? This one might as well come in as reinforce. Probably end up losing the Dark Shards. Sorry, the Dread Spears, that's fine. Yep, and that one as well. Fine, that was easy to replace. Okay, and then get rid of this. No item for you, you can keep that. Respec him. Cool, cool, cool.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
And we can easily pick up more Dread Spears from there then. Awesome. This one moves into position over here. And we're getting ready to attack Hexawaddle. Alright, so the big question here. Looking at this region, we already destroyed one of their armies. How strong are they? They're not that strong. If we put in just a few forces here, we could repel this. Of course, they could just go around us. So I almost got my scout ready. Because we already got 10 units there, and it looks like it's full of garbage. Only low-level lord as well. That army will likely head towards Pahuax, I think, unless... How far can Alberic get? He can't get over here. If we send both of these armies to the Floating Pyramid, this army will probably run away. Because, yeah, Alberic, if you can see here, he can actually reach Spectre Zuma. So here's what we do then. We set up a trap for him, so that he tries to attack Spectre Zuma. Stand here, go into ambush stance. Go into ambush stance there with both of you. That way he'll just see the garrison and go, oh, easy! Come over here, attack it. He won't get ambushed, but these guys will be pulled out of ambush stance and instantly beat him. That'll be easy. And the army from over here, I don't think it'll reinforce to help, but if it does, it might get ambushed by 90% success chance, because it'll probably come in by force march, which will increase the chances of ambushing them. So yeah, let's not get peace with Alberic. I think we're in a position now we can actually fight him. And if that's the case, do we really want Itza to fight him? Dusk Peaks. Yeah, I think this would be good. Like, Dusk Peaks, you're not making much out of that. So do this, go to war with Alberic, and this will really sort of ensure more time against, before Itza declares war on us again. So that'll be good. Cool, go do that. Because, yeah, you do not need that settlement. You don't need any of the territory down here. It's just too hard to defend it at this stage. Okay, and this one, keep swinging it. Oh, I should have taken the Awakening. Whoops. Too bad. Move over here.
Anchors away.
Didn't think to do that. Could have hit him. Taken something off him. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. And... yeah, just wait there like that. That's good, because, yeah, we're almost finished with Hexawaddle over here. Now, we haven't finished with Mazdamundi here. Alright, I want to force march this one over to... hang on, hang on. These ones keep moving up. Yeah, you're not going to win that. Just take the misleave order, it's fine. I want to lure Mazdamundi down here this turn. And I think we can fight him next turn. So these can both recruit. And of course, if we do that, then they're finished. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Yeah, yeah, this one's right, because this is where the other one recruited is from. Okay, so this guy needs to be within range. You just stay right there. Yep, he'll come down over here. He won't be able to escape. This one's a bit far away. But this one has to move far enough away that Mazdamundi can't strike him. If I go over there, we can get hit.
Dreadlord of the Druki.
So we have to go something like over here. I don't think he's going to make it over there next turn, though. But hopefully, with 3 Black Arcs, we'll be able to beat him. But we'll see what the balance of power is like when he attacks over the end turn. Alright, this is all looking good over here. I don't think we need any units in there, because financially, you know, money's a bit tight. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So you're a bit more prepared this time for Alberic. And it's time to get back what we lost. Get the money going in over here. Don't need that there. All of this seems fine. You don't have obsidian. That's a good resource. Yeah, don't worry about that one. If anything, get rid of this, build another barracks, and get ready to sell it for another peace treaty. We'll see. Alright, we need to set up over here. We need to get some defenses going. Alright, so it's probably going to be a whole bunch of garbage. So a Supreme Sorceress of Fire could be good. Oh yeah, okay.
Greetings, sir.
Good. Good, good, good. Alright. And recruit 2 of those, but you're going to need regiments of renown. 11 units versus 16. I know there's a lot of trash in there, but there could be some hidden good units. So we still got some regiments of renown left. We can go into the negative this turn. It should be fine. So get everything left. They'll probably not even make the attack now. Now we're in the negative. That's okay. It's only going to be for a very short amount of time, because we're going to hit him hard and fast with these 2 here. As soon as we can get rid of Alberic's army.
I will not blight my soul.
Of course, if that ambush... the chances of that ambush failing is pretty low.
The Beast Lord Ascendant.
Yeah, if he swings around over here, we'll get him. One way or another, we'll get him. Good, good, good. And we'll have the Black Ark support as well. Good, and let's move on. There's a commandment over here we can do. Pop in for a bit of growth there. That sounds good. And move on. 2-hour-long video. Disaster. This guy's name's Tarkan. Mastermund. Oh, he didn't take the bait this time. I think he recognizes he is fucking screwed. Good, I guess. It was important that we left a lot of money in reserve, because obviously we're bleeding money now. That's okay, I'll fix it. Just gotta be aggressive to clean up this shit. We could have pieced out with Alberic, but I think we're in a good position to really smash his armies. As long as the plan actually plays out, which it might not. Has Alberic has his turn yet? Here it comes. Alright, let's see. Did it work? This one here, yeah, runs away. Thought so. And Alberic didn't launch the attack. Maybe our ambush failed. Don't know, I couldn't see what happened. They didn't move. I can't reach them from there. That army is still here.
You dishonor me.
Oh, the ambush. No, it didn't fail. So that was weird. It just didn't do anything there. So it was just a complete stalemate. Weird.
What now?
Yeah, okay. And this one here keeps swinging around. Yeah, biggest mistake I made was not capturing the Awakening before getting the peace treaty. I mean, it's got defenses there, but you should have been able to beat that easily with that. Get around over here. I don't think they've got any forces out this way. Get to their ports on this side. Okay. Problem here is he's got more campaign movement range than us.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Maybe I should have stood in ambush stance here. But yeah, I really thought he was going to make that attack, and he just didn't. He's being real skittish now. We could send both armies over to Floating Pyramid. Oh, you know what I could do?
Dominating.
I could just send Rakarth, because whatever these guys send at us, it's not going to be able to beat this.
They face Duke. My beasts shall prevail. It all belongs to Rakarth.
Yeah, that's fine. If this army attacks us, no way in hell that they are able to win. And so this one will probably start running away now. Because we couldn't attack that last time with
Druki sorceress.
his army. Now this one can stay here. Stay in ambush stance. Maybe they'll launch the attack. And we'll have... Actually, oh no, but it's Alberic though. We probably won't win that. Stay there. Keep recruiting some more. Maybe deter him from attacking. We've also got this Admiral here. Get some more of that.
What?
Oh, you're bleeding money. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. Alright, so... starting to take attrition now. Over here, we take Hexawatl.
Attack you.
See, they're down to just 2 settlements left after this. Split their forces up, take these 2, and that's the end of Mazdamundi.
Sorceress. Ever closer.
So, easy win. Yep,
them.
easy. You need to check. Yeah, loot and occupy it. Oh, what about sack and occupy? No, loot and occupy
Take
it.
what
We don't want to lower the settlement level too much. Don't need that. It's trash. Okay, this one here. Can you reach... Yeah, you can reach Fallen Gates. It's further to get to Maku Peak, so you need to go down there. Okay, good. Now, that probably means that Mazdamundi's going to go for the closest settlement, so possibly the Shrine of Sotek. So...
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Okay, let's actually cancel those recruits
Dread Lord of
and
the
try to
Deep.
get his attention over here. Get in a little bit closer, which is a bit of a risk, but I really need to try to get him to attack this one here.
Cruel and deadly.
Got to keep him down this way. You
Yes.
guys catch up.
We have a deal.
Hang on.
Such slaughter
You
awaits.
can stay there.
Lord of the Black Court. Double time.
Catch up. Alright, like I said, money's a bit tight. Probably don't recruit any more than this. Just it's a deterrence at the moment. I wouldn't really be able to launch the attack because that army would have just come straight back here. What I could do is just go into ambush stance, lure them back over here again, and then just stand there. Basically, just waste their resources because we got more resources than them. We've got a good situation this time,
Dragon Master.
I think. Now he might
take me for a
move over
channel?
this way. So what we want to do is recruit a lord here so that if he does, yeah, I know money. If he does come over here, we can force march Rakath to launch the attack. Basically making it so there's no chance of them making an attack. Now, with that being there, he might just run away. And if that's the case, we get the High Sentinel back and that's fine. They lose a bit of ground. Because, like I said, we weren't 100% ready for this war. Main thing here is hoping that they don't hit the doesn't go towards the Shrine of Sotek because we're not quite ready for that yet. I want them to stay in this general area just a little bit longer. We really wasted a ton of their time. Then we got a bit of money here. Let's do some building. Repair this. Get rid of that. Yep, that's fine. What else can we build? That's going to be good economic buildings. Alright, payworks should be safe. Monument of the Moons, yeah, go with... Hang on, there's a tradable resource. Let's go for Swamp Town, that's very safe there. Yep. So at least the other tradable resources, they do have extra income, even if you're not trading with anyone. So that's good. I don't know what to build there, don't worry about it right now. Floating Pyramid is probably... It possibly might switch hands a few times. Get rid of that, you don't need it. Okay, build the military building. Get ready to sell this. It'd be interesting to see if any of Bretonia's hands... sorry, any of the Bretonian settlements switches hands with the Itza. Yeah, next time they declare war, you'll be... ready, because it'll be only war that you have to deal with. And Hualotal, yep. Once that's at tier 3, you can actually build defensive structures there. Okay, that'll do. We need to make sure we got some money left over, because we're still bleeding money out of our ass. This is where we're being super aggressive. Let's get this one over here. Might move that back around next turn. God, this is a live stream of its own, really? Good, they took the bait.
Disengaging.
I think this is where we destroy them. Yep. We should be able to send at least these two to come and reinforce, and they're recruiting. And he was taking a tiny bit of attrition as well. If we get rid of the settlements, then he won't run away. And then, yeah, that's the northern frontier that you just don't have to worry about, and so it's nice and safe. You just build that up however you want. You won't even need to build defensive structures until the High Elves declare war on you, but, you know, try to clean up Lustria before that happens. But if we ever look at our strength ranking versus Itza, it should be stronger than them now. Because we've been building up our strength. That strength hasn't been where Itza is. Okay, he's coming in. Oh, thank God. Good.
May their death be slow.
Good. Oh, great. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna have slaves. Okay, take the money. Oh, not looking good for Alberic right now. Yeah. That's not where I expected him to go, but it's fine. Yep, they come back in again. Just play loosey-goosey with them. Just, oh look, it's undefended city. Oh no, it's defended. I have to run away. Because they're consuming more resources than we are, because their army is stronger. Good, good. This is why we go with the Dread Spears, because they're really good in auto-resolve. Have to find it manually. Bretonnia is not great in auto-resolve. Okay, so... yeah, they've actually put themselves in a position where I can't hit them there. But... they are starting to regret this war, that's for damn sure. Okay, we should definitely take... let me see here. I think this is a job for Black Arcs. So first thing, time to end Hexavidal. That's the first thing we should do. That's fine, whatever. Easy to replace unit. Yeah, there's going to be a revolt. Yeah, loot it. Do we want the spices? Yeah, you probably want that, so get rid of this. Get them spices. You also want gold. Probably growth would be best. How's the garrison here? It's not great. Alright. It may be best to just occupy it, not loot. Just because it might be a better idea to have this one stand here next turn for the revolt. Because otherwise the revolt could show up and immediately attack and win.
Cower before my might. Mine. All mine.
Okay, so if we really want to make sure a revolt's going to happen next turn, try to get it as close to -100 as possible. So if there's any like public order buildings, like public order followers, get rid of them now. Just see what there is. Yeah, she's all good. Doesn't have any of that. Yep. All good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, now Master Mundi. We just need to launch the attack. Maybe this one here. Yeah, can actually reach it. That's good.
Set the sails.
Should be fine.
Anchors away.
Any chance you can make it? No, too far away. Just come over here anyway, because he's still got Alberic's one after this.
Malevolent Lord. Plotting a course. Lord of the Black Court. Nagaron!
Oh, man. God damn, this is really strong in auto-resolve then. So what's in this making it so strong? Alright, if we were to fight this manually... oh my god, this is bloating out the video for too long. The problem here would be that their reinforcements, our reinforcements, would take too long to come in. I guess we don't have that much reinforcements. Because I could still make one more attack, not with this army, but with the other one there. Just didn't recruit enough of them. He's only taking a tiny little bit of attrition. There's a lot of these type of units here that aren't going to do very well, and then there's him. Another thing is that these reinforcements might come in from awkward angles. We do also have Dark Conduit, and how much he's got a lot of magic. There's quite a lot of shit units for sure. He's not in Force March. It's not a guaranteed win. It really isn't. Also, some of these units are more experienced than ours. Just because we outnumber them doesn't mean we can win straight away. I'm going to fight it. I think we can win this. I think what's happening here is the balance of power is actually in our favor, but they're giving him an auto-resolve boost because he's Master Mundi. So what I want to do is try to set up close to my reinforcements and just take the best defensive position I can, wait for them. Unfortunately, reinforcements are coming in from 2 different angles, but we go to whichever is going to have the most. We also start off with the high ground, so that's good. They've also got a whole bunch of like Cold One Knights. They're not going to do very well against us because they're not going to get past the Dread Spears before we shoot them down. Mazda Mundi's probably going to be the biggest concern because he is a big fat missile soak. Guess we'll see what the bounce of power is like when we get into it. Yeah, not as good as... Oh no, we actually started at the bottom of the Black Arc. Okay, so that one... Or... Okay. Have this one come over here. That'll take 6 minutes. Alright. Alright, well, we don't have any artillery, so they might just wait for us. Let's see. Nope. Alright, get over here. Alright, we don't have time to dilly-dally. We gotta get set up. Wait, are they? Not sure. I can get closer to my reinforcements. That'd be really good. Every second that they delay, the better. Because we've definitely got enough firepower here to be able to defeat them. I just need enough holding power. There's also decent high ground here. Can make use of. Yeah, they're not making... an advance. Good, that even gives me time to bring in the other reinforcements, as long as they don't advance. Because what we could do is we could just drop down bombs on them. To get them to come out, as that is. Thing is that he'll generate more winds of magic. And we can see that he's definitely got some dangerous spells. Trying to waste that isn't going to work. How much missile resistance? 40. That's not too bad. Good. Them stuffing around. Very good for us. You can see here the bounce of power is about even now, so that's good. Alright, we'll have a good line hold in there. And there's still 3 more units to come in. Good, good, good. Right, keeping these guys in that formation I think is a bit of a mistake. We'll need to checkerboard up a little bit, because they'll probably try to push through. Make sure they're all on guard mode. And even checkerboard these guys here as well. We definitely want them in square formations. That's what's going to work best for us, because we've got a massive missile superiority, but they've got the melee superiority, so we just need to slow them down. Higher ground over here. How much longer has that got? 1 more minute. That's fine. We could slowly make our way up here. Because, yeah, when they attack, they're going to come up through here. Okay, let's do that. Let's just slowly make our way up through here. As long as we don't use any magical missiles against them, they're not going to advance on us. These guys will just have to catch up. Yeah, if anything, if we could have the high ground over them, that'd be good. Bounce power's in our favor. I thought it would be. I just didn't want this to be a fucking 3-hour video. Because it's still a disaster campaign, even now. It's like, this is a really big disaster to have to fix. And I don't like doing multiple episodes on stuff, so I like to finish it in one episode. All in one go. What are they doing? No, they're just reforming. It's all good. We're good. Oh, that actually did a fuckload of damage. I mean, he was always going to use both of those. Oh god. Ah, damn it! That did a lot of damage. His abilities are way more powerful than mine. God damn it. Well, we're almost in position, and the position that we take is really important. God damn, that was not ideal. Okay, they're advancing on us now. Alright, I want to use the the admirals here. Where's the other one?
Striking out.
For Dark Conduit.
Bloody murder.
Okay.
Advancing.
Actually, no. Send some spears up. Let's throw them up into melee to advance. Maybe you as well. You guys get back a bit. Now, if you're wondering why am I not using these abilities, they'll just dodge it. Okay, that looks like a pretty good bomb there. This guy's back. Good. And this is why I threw them in here to bomb this whole area.
Cruel and deadly.
Okay, dark shards are shooting. Good. Bounce of power's looking a bit better. We're always going to take tons of casualties, but all this stuff can be replaced so quickly. And this is the end of Master Mundi if he can't win here.
Dreadlord. Onward.
That's it. Just delay their approach as much as possible. Okay, Dark Shards over here. You've done a lot of damage to Master Mundi. Keep it up. We don't want him using that fucking ability again. Because, yeah, he's worth loads of bounce of power. Don't send units that aren't... Oh, what's going on here? God, that's a powerful ability. If only we had killed him a little bit faster. Get this guy out of there. Send someone else in there to fight. And instead, you just shoot at whatever. Stay in a square formation. We need to bomb this location here. And... Good. Master Mundi being gone, that's going to make them fight like... well, they're still going to be basically unbreakable, but still. This guy's going to get wounded. Come on, come on, come on. Get him out of there, because he's unbreakable. This is where having morale actually helps. Get him out, get him out, get him out. Send someone in there to help him out. Get him out. Oh well. He's not dead forever. He's just... Unfortunately, I think he was the actual commander of the battle. I think I may have actually killed him with that strike. He's not dead forever, he's just wounded.
Dark shards. Merciless warriors.
Okay, good rallying, guys. Both generals are dead.
Black-hearted lord.
Next Dark Conduit's coming in pretty quick. Pretty soon, I mean. Alright, need to take out their most dangerous units. Not the fast stuff, but sorry, not the slow stuff, the fast stuff. Keep sending guys in here to hold them down. Bounce of power's looking good. Get these two out of here.
I go forth. Defend our flanks.
Okay, where's the biggest blob of them? There aren't any particularly big blobs. I think that one there. I think the army loss is any moment now.
Dark shards.
There it is. We won. Definitely a Pyrrhic victory. Definitely not my finest hour there for sure with that general. But yeah, I just couldn't get him out of combat. But having the generals go up there and hold them back, it does actually provide a really long delay. So it's just a risk that you take. And ultimately, he'll be fine. This is the end of Master Mundi, so worth it. Yeah. And now we'll easily be able to finish off the rest of them. It's just a shame it was the actual commander of the battle, that's all. Now the thing is, this one here is going to turn into a regular army, which means its upkeep cost is going to go through the roof and it has supply lines. We need to transfer all of the units into another army, into other Black Arcs, and then get rid of the Lord. But yeah, that one was really threatening him for a while, and we just goofed it around long enough to actually be able to defeat it. Yeah, Master Mundi himself, very dangerous character. And do you know what the great thing about this, though, is? Nobody gets his defeat trait, because he's got one of the worst defeat traits in the game. Silver lining. Yep, very much Pyrrhic. And we'll take the slaves. Cool. Oh, are you kidding me, man? Yeah, okay.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond.
Shit, I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to make it there.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to make
Lord
it
of the
to
Black
attack it.
Court.
Well, it really can't go anywhere. It might land here. That's the worst case scenario, but we can defeat that. Man, I didn't expect it to swing around like that. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, so we need to go and pick up
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
these ones
Plotting a
here.
course. What now?
Oh, whoops, all the way
Dark
around.
sorcery.
Thank you. And tell her to go away, because she's causing a supply line. Hang on, I need to spend a point.
That was diverting.
Okay, and then, you know, these...
Lord of the
Have a
Black.
look over here, we can see... Yeah, he'll be back in 5 turns. You'll be fine.
Fear my malice.
Alright. Then, after this, you've got to sort this out, but we can't really move any further. This was definitely going to be enough to handle that. Then again, we took a lot of damage. Maybe recruiting a few additional units isn't the worst thing ever.
Supreme
Then again, I don't think that army was particularly good. Alright, we should strike at the High Sentinel here with this one. Yep, good. Don't
It
lose
all
it.
belongs
Got
to
plenty
the
of slaves now. If anything, that might be causing, yeah, too many problems. I got public order -3, and I want to actually get rid of some. If there was any public order problems, you could just always use the fights to the death stuff. Alright, now this guy here was used to make sure they didn't come up this way.
Do you take me for a
Next
chump?
turn, we can bring that army down here. So we really don't need this guy here
They
at
know
all.
I am superior.
So Mazdamundi's dealt with.
Acknowledged at last.
Money's okay.
Dread
And,
Lord of the
well,
Truth.
it's in the green at least.
Going ashore.
Don't think we should recruit any more with that one right now. This one here, moving up the coastline.
Anchors away.
Good, to his capital. Took it long enough, but it's going to get there. This one looks like it's on the rush down here.
Supreme
If
Sorceress
we
of
were
Grond.
to take this army and strike here, let's just see, maybe you can win a war resolve. Okay, maybe if I could just recruit a couple of units.
Attack.
Yeah!
Power before my might.
Alright, so she gone. She fell for the trap. Take that.
Slavery becomes
And now we've got Alberic on the run. He has got next to no forces left. He's unlikely got anything in this area. So go. Go, 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 go. To get some spears.
Supreme Sorceress of Grond. Well, guided
Here we
by
go.
a path.
Aggressive time.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
Black Arts.
So how many settlements does he have left?
Weather
7. Alright.
Chosen of Hecate.
Alright, it's starting to feel like it's not a disaster campaign anymore. Obviously there's like levels ups I gotta do, but like I said, if I did everything that I could do, I would end up... it would take way too long. Alright, so that'll be at like minus 80 something. Actually not sure if that's gonna revolt next turn. But it'll take this one a while to get back anyway. Did lose a spear, but don't really need to attack
What
it.
is it you see?
I'll recruit another
I am
one.
most
Let me just see if I ask them to. No, she's not going to do anything. If you offer to join any of her wars out here, she'll probably give you a non-aggression pact. She's got too many wars to declare war on you, and she doesn't hate you that much. And if we have a look, it should be gravitating
Morathi
towards
will
neutral.
hear your
Yeah,
insignificant plight.
yeah. She doesn't like Alberic, but she won't go to war with him. You could always sell one of these settlements for treaties with her, because you could always just
Morathi will
confederate her as well.
listen to
Although
your plea.
you got to get that relationship up. But it's up to you what you want to do with that. Matku peeks over here, gets some marble. Good. Alright. So we're in the green just slightly. Floating pyramids back in our hands. Let's get these upgraded. And that way, when the time comes that you fight Itza, you can just... It just be his armies versus yours. and yours should be stronger. I did say that we should have a look at his strength ranking compared to yours. Alright, you're considered a little bit stronger than him, but we just fought a whole bunch of battles. Plus, if we have black arcs with full armies around the coastline here, you could capture so many of his settlements straight away. But in order to justify, I tell you what you should do. You should take this army here and transfer it into this black arc. That'll save you a supply line and a ton of cash, and you'll have those two black arcs patrolling this area here. And I know you got these black arcs over this way, which I don't know what you want to do with those. It's up to you. Alright, let's go through one more turn here, because I think then we'll be all good. Okay, we can put down edict here. Let's just go with public order. What did we put here? Nothing. Go with growth. Cool. And let's move on. So, good amount of money in the bank. Not great income, but Mazda Mundi is finished. So what's he going to do? Attack? Yeah, I thought he'd go for Isle of the Crimson Skull. He won't win that. It's a possibility that Alberic will stand right in front of it. And if he does... Well, that's not Alberic, but his army. If he does that, there's actually things that we can do to stop him. I think. Depending on the movement on these. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Must consider himself strong enough. Our Black Ark should be able to beat Burgon, unless they built defensive structure there. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like they did, because we'd usually be able to get a full stack.
Attack!
Yep, cool. Smash it. Oh, very nice. Very nice. And sack it. And then occupy it. Lowers the settlement down to level 1, but that's okay. That's okay. And we're rolling. And here comes Itza to try to claim some as well. May have actually been a bad idea to drag them into it. Maybe. So, now we're rolling. All the settlements that we sold them and all of what they took us, we now get it all back. Okay, so... we can reach him, but if we just send one army, it won't be enough. Got some levels up over here.
Malevolent Lord. Black-hearted Dreadlord.
But I'm worried that if I do this, they won't...
Set the sail.
But he'll run away, that's what I think, but we'll see.
Anchors away. Cruel and deadly.
Right, got an idea. If you stay here...
I will stay strong. The ocean awaits.
Okay. Might just have enough movement if I come around this way. Maybe.
For the Witch King.
Oh, it's gonna be tight.
Dreadlord of the
It's gonna be tight.
I admire.
Yes, I've got enough. Okay. Now this one needs to force march. Oh my god, it's gonna be really freaking tight. Might just have to transfer all the units here. Because I can't get around that way. Can you squeeze in there?
Sail down.
Oh, I think that worked.
Vicious Dreadlord.
Gotcha, bitch.
The thrill of battle awaits.
Good. Easily replaceable units, no problem. I think you got way too many slaves at the moment. Need to actually spend some. Good. Good. Alright. At that point there, I'd say disaster averted. And how about that? There will actually be a revolt over the end turn, because this one here, force march it, bring it down this way. Come over to here. Yeah, there will be a revolt, sort that out. What happened at Hexawidal. Yep, just sail this one over. Actually, if you could meet them halfway, because that way, the less time that they spend...
With haste.
Get that on the way back. The less time that they spend in this army, and more time to spend there, save on upkeep costs. Rakarth can get to Temple of Kara next turn. Yep.
So be it.
And I think Alberic has no armies left. Yeah, we completely crippled him. He is fucked. And all of our armies are bearing down on him now. Obviously, he attacked us maybe 1 or 2 turns early, but we were more ready than we were at the start of this.
Black-hearted.
Much more ready. And you'll be ready for dealing with Itza as well. Well, about more ready than we were before, at least. So this one here, if it strikes at Eye of the Crimson Skull, look how damaged it is. How about we just go through one more end turn here? We've got 50 grand in the bank as well. And do the last little touch-ups to this. Okay, what about you?
Sorceress of the Dark.
Yeah, you won't be able to reach that. He shouldn't be attacking us again over the end turn, because it's been a couple. It's only been a couple of turns. He actually doesn't hate us too much. You could actually end up being friends with him if you really want. All you do is sell him Citadel of Dusk, and you got a friendship with him. That being said, it's temporary. You should get rid of him. Good, you want that. Get that money going. Always build the money buildings. Anything else? Ziggurat of Dawn, or yeah, go with that one. It's all the same though. Yeah, don't invest into that one. Also, all of Itza's armies should be up this way, not down here. Hopefully ready for you to smash them.
The portents are
So that
good.
one hit flanks, like probably need to recruit a couple of units just to improve the auto resolve there a bit. To ensure that they can win. Don't recruit any more units into them at this stage. Okay, and let's Imminent Rebellion. That's okay. We made preparations for that, and moving on. So, 2.5 hour disaster campaign. Probably the longest single episode disaster campaign that I've ever done. But this one was really a mess. Yeah, you'd just be able to sally out and beat that. Ooh, they might be getting ready to declare war again. Maybe. He does consider you his main threat. But like I said, roll over Bordeloo, and that way you're just fighting one enemy. And it's so much easier to fight one enemy on kind of one front than 3 enemies on 3 different fronts. You were spread way too thin. You could have fought them, you could have triumphed over them without doing what I did with the peace treaties at the beginning, but it would have taken you a lot longer than 2.5 hours, and you would have had to fight a lot more really sort of tough fights. See, he's recruited. They can only recruit 1 lord per turn, and so that prevents them from really getting any more troops. Ooh, satchel of potions. You'll like that. That's good. Okay, get rid of this.
May their
Good.
deaths be slow.
Also, try not to level up your characters too much unless I absolutely have to. Just because I know people like to level up their own characters. Okay, that's it. And then transfer it over here. You can always bring her back to command another army another time. Leave the slaver on her. Cool. And then see you later. And notice that saves us a hell of a lot of cash.
We have a deal. Double time.
Nice.
The ocean.
Oh, that's an
awaits.
actual battle there. Yeah, that might be worth fighting next turn for you. And then you got this over here. Like I said, just rolling right over him.
Show neither mercy or restraint.
They had a big garrison there. Probably best don't loot too much, because you got... I think that number of slaves is actually a bit of a problem. That's probably going to cause a fair few public order problems for you. This one over here, Master Mundi, good. We got to see that to the end. Wasn't worried about that at all. Hexawattle destroyed, good. This army
Mother of the Dark
marching down here. Your northern frontier is safe,
I
unless you
speak for the Druki. What is it?
reasonably
you desire?
friendly. You could 8 grand. No, I mean, you could offer to join war against a faction that probably isn't going to attack you, like Illyrian, because they're more in the inner circle of Ulthuan. I don't know if that's a good idea though. It's up to you. She does consider you the main threat, so it's something to consider there.
Supreme sorceress
That
of
actually might
wrong.
be worth it.
Your time with me is
Okay,
precious.
offer to war,
so
go to war with
make known
Illyrian.
your
Actually, hang on.
request.
Before we do that, let me just see how strong Illyrian is. They're not strong. They're not going to send anything at you.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Yes,
So,
yes.
offer to join war with
what
Illyrian.
do you bring before the hag sorceress?
Actually, is there... And to get this amount of money out of her as well.
Such
Cool.
delights.
Start building up a relationship with Marathi. Ugh, yuck. Okay.
Feel my
And then we got this
power.
one here. This should be an easy auto resolve.
What do you seek?
Good.
We have lives
Good.
to end.
Like I said, we're just rolling right over him. Look at that money start to swell now. It all happens right at the end. Maybe that army is heading towards Flaxland. Yeah. That one obviously can't go in any further. Is that all he's got left? Just 2 cities?
Only
Yep, just 2 left. That's it. So then you bring down this Black Ark. Whatever you want to do with those ones is fine. Maybe you would want them to be down here to defend these areas. What you could do is you could put a full army Black Ark sitting here, for example. And if an army came down this way, you could quickly transfer it into a Lord. That way you're not paying full price for it. You could also come and retake kayaks. Maybe. Completely up to you how you want to go about that. But I would say that this disaster campaign is definitely averted. So that's my job done, I think. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. I tried to get through that fairly quickly. Obviously, a lot of stuff was sort of rushed right through it, just because I knew this was going to take a long time. I didn't want to spend 5 hours on it. So, auto-resolved whatever I could. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.